just out here BSing. So.
I realize you have it really far over there.
But nobody want to see you anyway.
I mean, that's fine. You just want me to look at you only.
I'm the pretty one anyways, bro. You acting like that for. Anyways, let's see. What are we looking for?
Food. Cuban.
I love how you went all the way to this thing went all the way to Key West.
Yeah, I wanted to see what route we would be taking. Hello.
Bruh. All right. Cuban food. All these places.
That's a lot of fucking options, and that's out of the way. We're not going to be over on that side. That's what
where's the highway? The highway's right here. We're coming down.
We're not going that way.
We are. We're gonna come down 95.
No, we're not. We are not. We're going out this way. We're going out that way. Do the route again to where we're going. We're not going that way. I can promise you.
Man, where's the other phone? Give me the whole phone.
I'm telling you.
Bro.
I'm telling you, we're not going that way. That's what I was trying to tell you, but you don't want to listen. We're going on the Florida Turnpike.
We're going on the Florida Turnpike.
Look it up.
I am.
Unless you want to go an extra hour out of the way for no reason.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go an extra hour or nothing. I'm almost 95% certain. See, there is a way we can go that way. Look, right here. It's not an extra hour. It's an extra 6 minutes.
No, you were talking about going down here on 95. We're going over here.
Okay, but on this thing right here, bro.
We're not gonna be on 95 like that. You
Look,
see?
But,
Okay.
This
is the Turnpike, and this is the Palmetto
right,
Expressway.
so,
Neither of them are 95.
All right.
95, way the fuck over here. We're not going over here. We don't need to be over here. There's no reason for that.
All right.
Yeah, I was right.
You're right.
Ah!
Right here.
Okay, well, pick a good one. You're good at that. Not a food truck.
What if it's good?
I want to sit down.
Oh. Alright. You have time.
I'm trying to think when they get in.
Alright. They said they were going to be in at 11. Alright, so if y'all don't know, we're headed down to Key West to link up with a couple people. A couple other hot wife couples that you may know. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. But right now, I got to feed this beast, as y'all can hear. She's on one. Cuban cuisine. There's a Cuban cuisine bakery. And there is Rinconcito Cubano. What you think? You want to look at the menu before we pull off?
No, I don't need to look at the menu. I know what they have. It's looking at the pictures to see if it looks good. I feel like we went here before. Doesn't that look familiar?
Yeah, but that could have been a number of different restaurants.
Maybe not.
Right.
I mean, this is fine. I'm just hungry.
Alright. Bruh. Man, we on our way, guys.
Alright, we're going.
We're going.
I fixed it for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, anybody, you know what I'm saying, been down to Key West before? Because that's where we headed.
I haven't. This is my first time.
So first time in Key West.
We went partially.
We went to Marathon, I think.
And then we saw a ginormous iguana jump into the water in front of us.
Yo, y'all want to know a fun fact about Key West that I didn't know that I found out last time I was down there? Was that there are deer in Key West.
What?
There are deer.
Why?
Like deer.
Why are they down there?
That's what I wanted to know.
There's not really any place for them to hide.
There is actually. There's a whole forest down there I found out. I was like, bro, what? Key West got its own little piece of paradise.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I'll find it.
Oh yeah, I guess you will. All I know is it's finna turn up. Oh shit.
The weather is nice, in case you guys were wondering.
Are you? I gotta think about it. Are you going here just for you to get some Cuban bread and a coffee?
Nope.
And you want to sit down for that?
I'm getting rubber. Because by the time we get there, it's lunchtime, so.
Oh, so we're not gonna stop and get food and have like the Key West experience and like
no, we can do that too, but that's what I was trying to eat over here.
Why?
And by the time we got down there, we could eat down there.
But we always eat over here. Why do we always gotta eat?
Why do we have to wait 3 hours to eat?
We don't have to wait 3 hours, but then we have to eat Cuban food.
This is why women don't pick places that they want to go eat. Because when they finally do, men are dicks.
I think I just asked.
Because this is what I want.
Can we get like, alright, so when we on our way back, can we switch it up and get like some Haitian food?
Of course we can. Yeah.
Or get some like
Jamaican, Haitian, all that. I love all that.
Do some different. You're always trying to.
No, I like all the things that you like. But
And yes, we have heard of
something.
fantasies. I actually worked down there this last fantasy fest I worked at. No.
Yes, I agree.
Of course you would agree.
Yeah,
Happy wife, happy life, my ass,
when
bro.
do I eat Cuban food? Only when we come down here, usually.
This is true.
This is like a couple times a year. Yeah. And you don't think we're gonna eat Key West food for the next 3 days?
Yeah, but Key West food is kind of low key, like in the on that Bourbon Strip. It's kind of touristy.
Oh, well, we'll have to find a non-touristy area for food. Like, why would we not?
You know what I think we should do? We should rent a bike over there. We should bike around.
I gotta pull out my bike outfit again.
Oh my goodness, Micha Armstrong. It's fucking hilarious. I couldn't believe you had that on when I walked in. I was really expecting you to put those white tennis shoes you had on with them. I was like, oh, she's
not with the black. No.
Why not?
I'm gonna wear those with something else this week.
Wait, why doesn't the black go with the white?
It doesn't not go, but it doesn't do anything for each other.
The outfit you didn't need anything for the outfit to do. The outfit was already done.
But the shoes set some outfits off, and then that one it doesn't.
Oh, that would have set your outfit off already, because then you would look like you was actually about to go Tour de France. Straight up looked like you was about to hop on that motherfucking ride off. I was like, bro, what in the world? It's fucking hilarious.
There's a comfortable outfit. This is the same outfit. It's just shorter.
Well, no, it's the same style of outfit, but this doesn't look the same. Like the other outfit was literally like.
No, actually, it was like this. You can still see the top.
Yeah, this outfit you can see all the top tops. The top top.
And you like it.
And you like
And you like it. I don't think they're getting in at 11.
They landed at 11. You told me that.
They said in the afternoon.
They're gonna land, and then they gotta get all their stuff done, and then they gotta get checked in. But I'm pretty sure it's 11. But I could be wrong. Call them real quick.
No, then they're in flight.
It's 11 right now, so they won't care.
Look at this eczema. Look, it's so red. You see it in the video. It's not cute.
It's not cute.
It's not.
Damn, bro. It's nice out here.
It is really nice. The weather is fabulous. That's what I was going to tell everybody. What's the temperature? 78? This is the best time of the year in Florida. Temperature-wise.
I mean, yeah, if you just...
Now through spring.
I mean,
is my favorite.
It's the best temperature-wise if you don't want to do anything and get sweaty. Damn, they're building that with concrete bricks all the way up. That's wild. That's going to be a strong-ass building.
Yeah, think about the hurricanes are coming. So we got a bye year? No hurricanes this year. Let's build this shit strong.
Yeah, that makes me nervous about what's going to happen at the end of next year. We had no hurricanes, no smoke.
That never lasts very long.
Yeah.
It was a weird year.
That is a very weird year.
I'm not mad about it though.
Oh, man.
We're just over here vibing.
Man. Let me over, bro. Let me over, bro. Shit, what I got? Listen, you know I should have been doing all those times when we were in other countries and we were in like
Recording.
hell yeah, live
So people
streaming.
could see your
My driving prowess.
legit skills. Hello from Canada. Well, hello. I know you're freezing up there.
Oh man. Canada, bro. That's
Doing good. We're just driving down to the Keys.
oh. try to do a lot of live streaming this trip. So we're gonna be with a couple other couples. Yeah, it's very cold and snow. You got the snow though.
Yeah. I know it's cold. But you do get a white Christmas. I've never had one of those in my entire life.
I wish I could say the same.
You wish you could say the same.
But I have had a white Christmas.
Okay.
It's funny that you don't remember that because I came back and told you. The year we went up to Indiana for Christmas with my nana.
Wow, that's much older.
I think I was 14.
Yeah, you were a kid.
Yeah, we had just started dating. That's all I remember. Yeah, we had to say we just started dating. We were like 14. Jesus. So, how many of you guys follow us on Twitter? That's all I want to know. Any of you? If you do, do you also follow the flesh mechanic thing? That shit's getting wild. Yeah, your face right now, you're like, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but it's kind of funny because I feel like every
There's
couple.
a reason why some people find themselves in those situations and some people do not.
Guys, I mean, nobody's perfect, but
No, I totally agree. But I won't be in that position.
this is facts.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Nope. Cut. The quickness.
Yeah. I feel like communication is everything. I feel like if you're in this industry and you're working, he's not bogus on the last one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the last one, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he didn't really, I mean, from an outside perspective looking in, like, he didn't, not, like, yeah, he may have gone too far, but, like, where's the, like, the only place I can see where he could have went too far is because he didn't specifically, illicitly say, this is what I'm gonna do. And I feel like if he would have done that, he would have been ironclad. But at the end of the day, like, if it was that heinous, why go back for the second shoot?
That's my issue is though.
Like, I'm sorry.
You went back and filmed with him again. So
Yeah.
there was clearly a comfort level that
Yeah,
was there.
And he clearly was not trying to push that. He didn't push the scene. It wasn't like he dropped the scene without her knowledge. He just kind of hey, I apologize. We're gonna run it back. Like, we can do something different if you're not comfortable. I didn't see a predator in his actions in that particular case. Now the other accusations, I don't know. But that particular case, after watching her video and looking at all the text messages and things like that, I'm like, yeah, yo.
Did you watch the video?
Well, I told you.
I didn't watch
In case you watched that shit, she pulled that shit up. So I was just like, bro, what? Like,
Well, Mick, what I wonder is, was there a safe word or a safe action
that was missed.
well, did it establish that? And then did she do it?
Yeah.
I don't know because I didn't watch the video.
So-
but if they did establish that and she did do it and he proceeded, then that's an issue. But that's
yes.
an issue industry-wide.
Exactly. And I think that there may have been some missed signals from what I see from what she's shown. Like, yeah. But I wasn't there in person. From what I'm seeing, I feel like the liability is 50-50. I feel like from what I saw, the liability was 50-50. He missed the signal. She didn't voice up. She didn't speak up. So I feel like those two are like 50-50. But I feel like after that was done and the scene was over and you called him back and said, I want to shoot again. If the second time you went back to shoot with him and the second scene was exactly like the first scene, then I would be more, I think, understanding of where you're coming from, because now you're like, look, I gave you a second chance and it was still this type of scene. But if the second scene was exactly what you asked for and you got the thing you wanted out of, I don't understand where the negative portion of it came from.
Well, no, I don't think that's what it is. It's said she had a negative experience the first time. But me personally, if I have a negative experience the first time, and it's as detrimental as it sounds like it's being portrayed, I'm not gonna do another scene. Like,
yeah,
it's.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's a sticky situation. Personally, I have no skin in the game whatsoever for this whatsoever. So this is just from what we're seeing, what we know. I mean, I don't know the young lady. I don't know Zoe. I don't know Flesh. Like, I don't know any of them. I just from the evidence. I've seen plenty of posts, talking about Flesh Mechanic not being the best of people. Anybody from working with him, just like, back in the day when Heaven POV was out doing this thing. Heaven POV had several allegations before it got to, that point.
I don't think they're in the same category.
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying. Before it even got there, though, there was like, people were like, oh, everybody they're going to have somebody who doesn't like them. You know what I mean? There's always going to be somebody who doesn't fuck with them. I have people that probably don't fuck with, don't like how we do our business. You know what I mean? Or think they know and don't know. Like, it's always going to be somebody saying something.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like, and this is for women and men alike, if you decide you're going to get into rougher play, men or women, both of you have to come in with guidelines and expectations and specifications and like all of those things. You have to because that technically, even if you're really comfortable in that space, you're putting yourself in a compromising position. So by doing that, you need to, like, I don't care if you're new, you know what you're okay with and what you're not with. And if that means typing it all out and saying, here, this is my stuff, rather than having to say it all, here, let me email it over. Are you comfortable with all this? Before we even meet. Like, you know what you're getting into to an extent. So like, voice it, speak it. I don't know. That's just, if I were to go into that space, like, that's how I would handle it. If there are some things that I just cannot do and will not do, and it's more than a couple things, then type it out. Hey, here's my stuff. You still want to work with me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you do, now you actually have it. It's in writing, like, it's there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I think they both can do that.
Yeah, I think on both sides. I think it was a breakdown in communication on both sides.
And it doesn't take a lot of work if you have it typed up and ready to go for any scene that's even touching on that.
They go fix.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I saw what you said, Fix. You're exactly right. Like, when I looked at the Dropbox and saw it, like, yeah, I'm not gonna. He did not specifically say, hey, I'm gonna do dirty talking. But I assumed it was implied given the intensity of the scene. But I also was made aware that she made it very clear that she was also interested in the praise side of it. Like, she wanted to be praised for the dirty things that she was doing, not degraded. So I do understand that, and I think that there was a miscommunication in both of them in understanding what was expected from the scene. So I think she was expecting more to be, physically aggressive sex, but then have him praise her while he's doing something nasty while giving her something positive as a positive reinforcement. And I don't think she got that. I think she got treated like nasty and then spoke to like nasty, and it was a double negative. So I was, didn't understand that perspective before, but I was made aware of that perspective. I'm like, yeah, that could have very well been what she was looking for from the very first scene, but did never really communicate it. And then, she went back for the second scene and was like, hey, this is what I wanted. But what I don't understand is, where did the hurt and unjust come from after the fact? Because these scenes have already been shot. This isn't something that just happened yesterday. These scenes have already been shot. So what went wrong that caused her to now voice this particular opinion? Like, I wonder. Like,
I don't know. That's the thing, is whenever these things go on, we only ever get so much of the story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, me personally, I don't know when the scene was shot. I don't know when it was released or if it was released. Yeah. I don't know any of that stuff. I just know what's the little bit that's the blurb that's online. But it just, to me, I feel like it's something that consistently keeps happening. And a lot of the times it's these creators that are into that type of deal. And it's like, there's got to be a better way.
A better way to communicate.
Yeah, there's got to be more like a standardized, like, to keep people safe.
Yeah, I mean,
and both people.
When you look at,
that's someone's character that's getting assassinated. Like, either way, like, I don't know.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think that when it comes to doing something intense, having a very, I don't think you should do a BDSM scene or any intense scenes with a partner without having first shot a regular scene with them. And then also from there having some private communication time where you can sit down and talk about, in-depthly things that are not okay and things that are okay. And these are things that you literally can talk about in common conversation, you know what I mean? And like having a consensual conversation, everything can be interpreted differently. Yeah, everything can be thought of differently. So you want to have that communication when you're going into that. Like I am when it comes to shooting any rough scenes with anybody. I'm like having that conversation first. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, part of it's that, but I think sometimes you're in the moment and you're not always thinking, like, I get that question all the time. What are your rules? Like, I wouldn't say that I have 50 million rules, but I know there's certain things for sure I'm not doing. But then sometimes you don't know, and then you're in the situation, you're like, oh shit, like, I had someone lick my face, and I didn't know to say I don't like that because that doesn't happen. So like, sometimes, like,
face though, you were like, oh, I remember
but
that.
Then I said, I don't like that. So like, I think that's why sometimes I think it's better to sit back and think about it separate from the situation and go ahead and have that written down. Because we've worked with a few people, I can't remember who it was, but they had a whole like little, and it's annoying, but I'd rather do it than not, a little packet of, are you okay with this specific thing, this thing, this thing, this thing? Yes, never, sometimes, like, or whatever, like.
Yeah, because consent is everything.
And yeah, that takes time to do it, but once it's done, and you don't ever have to, and maybe you can add some amendments to it or add some things to it, but like.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, when you're just sitting down and have a conversation, like, you may not remember that shit.
This is facts.
So.
But you're going to remember what you don't like. That's damn sure. You're gonna be like,
yeah, but like I said,
don't put your finger in my butt, man.
You don't know, like the whole look at the face thing. Like, I never thought I wouldn't even ever have to say that, but apparently sometimes you do.
Well, first of all, bro, have you seen your cheeks, bro? Like, like every cheek you got, you're going to lick your ass up.
But, I mean, I say that, jokingly, because it wasn't like, I don't feel like disrespected or didn't like, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, man. Tough situation. I'm glad we got to discuss that from a neutral ground. And no, we're not taking anybody's side, so don't get it misconstrued. We're not pro or against anybody.
I don't know what actually happened.
We don't know what happened. This is just us having a regular conversation about the topic and trying to gain some understanding through conversation about the topic. Like, we don't got no skin in the game, nor do we give.
We're not ones that would take sides anyway.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Fix taking sides.
I cannot with you.
Oh, fuck all that. Dead. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
I cannot. But yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck enough. I don't care. It's been all over my timeline. I didn't realize how many people were like engaged in that situation. So.
They do, but it's something that if everyone just put a little more effort in, we wouldn't have this much issues.
Yeah, of course. I think that
everyone. It's not on one person.
It's not on just the guys to do it. It's on the girls
to
do it too. I feel like I definitely do feel this one thing in particular about the industry. I think that you have to take responsibility in a place that could openly change how you fundamentally see the world and see sex. So we are in a place where we operate in a very sensitive space. So one wrong sex act in a person's life can change their entire trajectory. And because of that, I feel like people need to take more care in how they go about doing these things.
Yeah.
Like going into a collab from a male perspective and going into a collab as a female perspective are two different perspectives. But you both can have a detriment if you don't do your due diligence before going into these collabs. And I mean,
and you both have a voice.
Yeah, you both have a voice.
Neither is more important than the other. You both have a voice in that situation.
Yes, we both have a voice, agreed. And neither one is more important. And understanding how to use that voice and articulate the way that you want to go about this collab and what you want from the collab, I think is very important. I don't think enough creators emphasize that communication. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what are you into? What do you like? What are your do's? What are your don'ts? Is it okay if I do this? And then also, I think there has to be some tact on all sides, especially with the males, is when you're shooting with somebody, don't go balls to the wall the first time. Like, ease into everything. If the scene is good, what's to say you can't shoot another scene again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to get it all in at the first run.
And it's looking at it from, like, you've got to have some professionalism in this. Like, that's kind of part of it. Sometimes you have to have some restraint and see how things go and see if it works well.
You should always have restraint. I feel like having restraint is the main part. I think you come into it and ease your way in. You know, see how it feels, see where it's at, see where everybody's head is at with the scene. Maybe this person was like into you online and got there and they're not so into you now. You know, like read the room, feel it out. I don't think that going into the scene and being like, yo, I'm finna dog this bitch. Like, nah, bro. Like, you gotta have some tact. Unless, you know, you do the scene, you finish the scene, and she's like, hey, you could have really went in on me. You know, I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Said you were right, coming with your likes and dislikes and communicating and having that list.
I just think that's so important.
I mean, I have to agree. I think it's important too. I think that everybody has to take responsibility for when you're operating in a place that could fundamentally change or alter who you are as a person. And I think doing sex work can and does fundamentally alter who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I agree.
I think I think that's where I'm at with that. You just got to know that you're playing in a very dangerous space. You know.
I don't think some people realize that. I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I could agree. I don't think some people realize that.
Especially ones that are new into this.
And
they're just like, oh, it's just fun, and it's just okay.
They can go
with the wrong one.
They can go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, and I feel like they don't see that risk.
Yeah.
They're just kind of, how do I say? They got those rose-colored glasses on, and they just think everything's peachy. Until they find themselves in that situation when they're like, oh shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. They tried to cancel Fix with the same shit. This shit triggering for me.
Fair enough.
Hey, I feel you, my boy.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. God, he said, well, they try to cancel Fix with the same shit. Oh, man, bro. I can't with you, dog. I cannot. Man, all I know is life goes on, man. Just gotta try to make the most of the situations and, you know, keep moving. But you ain't been doing too bad, Fix. I done seen your ass all over the place. Boy, you done popped up on my timeline about 4-5 times just a week. You know what I'm saying? My boy was he been all over the place, but where the Vixens.
Fix been fixing.
Boy, Fix been out here fixing, boy. For real. Giving out the stuffing with the Vixens. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, actually.
Oh yeah, listen, your podcast gonna be out in the next week or two, so that's coming out in the next week or two. Yeah.
If I wasn't already established, I would have been cooked.
Facts. I mean, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. I think that would have been a rough start, but your personality lends to quality, so I don't think that it would have lasted that long. I think that a lot of these things that happen to these guys, you know what I mean? I think they don't come back the right way. They don't, you know, present themselves in the right way. But this business is always full of new faces. You know, there's a lot of people that have done some suspect shit that still have pretty big names. Like, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say, you know, ain't gonna say no names, but there's a lot of big names that does some suspect shit out here that still got big names.
That is true. That's the one thing, is the industry does allow them. So a lot of people can hide.
Well, it's not even in it.
Hide in it.
You gotta understand, the industry isn't what makes the industry. The fans make the industry, right? Like, you gotta think, a lot of these people are co-workers. That's how it is. Like, a lot of these girls and stuff that are doing content right now are not gonna be doing content in 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, think of how many people were making content in 2020 that aren't making content right now. How many couples? How many? So many that have come.
If they're even still together.
You know what I mean? Like that's my point. Like, this shit is not. It doesn't last for long. So you can, like, I just saw that the nigga POV nigga is trying to make a comeback under a different name for a little while. I was like, bro, what?
You know, there's that one guy. I won't name any names, but there's that one guy that kind of approached on some weird shit, and with different. Click on, like, sends me a message, and I click, and I'm like, oh, it's that one dude. It's that same dude, but he got like 5 different profiles.
I have no idea.
I'm like, that's sus.
No, fuck That is.
It was a weird dude from Vegas.
Yeah, nope.
I don't know. But
I'm not surprised people do some weird shit.
But yeah, no, that's what they do. They try to
bounce back after some time.
Yeah.
Because the adult industry does cycle. Like a lot of these, single guys, things like that, they not gonna be here. Faceless creators, they not gonna be here that long. They make their couple of dollars, they hop in, hop out, you know what I mean? And that's it. Like, hell, shit, we might not even be here that long. You never know. We might be out in the next 2-3 years. Yeah, just joking. That's gonna mean a lot going for me. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to that podcast. Yeah, man. I'm excited about that. I've been trying to get the podcast. I finally got a new editor, so now the podcasts are gonna be coming out more consistently. I had a hiatus where I didn't have nobody to work them bitches, so now I got that locked in. Good to go. Me and Micha gonna be doing some more streaming on the YouTube. We decided that, when we do our traveling from now on, we're gonna start streaming more of our travels and showcasing us, because people be thinking we not together, so I'm like, we don't be around each other. I'm like, bro, the big head still be around me, still irritating the shit out of me, bro. Still wearing her biker uniforms and shit, bro.
Why your head looks so much bigger than mine, though?
Because I'm closer. The camera's still angling towards me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy our content. Y'all gonna start seeing more in real life. Y'all gonna see how much this woman actually cusses me the fuck out. That's what y'all gonna really be surprised about, is how mean she really is. Y'all think she nice and sweet. You know what I'm saying? She really do be hiding me on the snap. See, I told you, bro. She do be hiding. I said that the other day. I said, bro, you don't never post me on the snap, bro.
I just posted you the other day.
Man, you post like one thing every 8 months, bro. Like, just to make sure people know that I'm alive. And then you be like, why people don't think we're together? Because you don't ever post me, bro. You always on my shit.
No, I'm not.
Bro, you been on my shit so much, bro. Mad people was just laughing at you in your biker outfit.
Oh my God, that was a terrible freaking video, too.
That was an awesome video. That video showed you in your truest form.
I was not ready.
Exactly how you look.
In my truest form. Looking like shit. That's my truest form. Nah.
Why you gotta say it like that? That's not even what I see. You just at home in your natural environment, bro. Why you gotta be looking like shit, bro?
Because I had just gotten out of the shower, my hair was all wet and just a mess, and I had no makeup on.
Be like that. That's how I see you every day. So to me, that's your truest form. Like,
I don't like you.
So you as bad as you want, but the facts are the facts, my nigga. What we going? 12th Street.
Better go to the left.
I gotta get over.
To the left.
All right. Oh yeah, they went wrong. They should have went to the
left.
Oh
damn. Saved it at the last second.
Bro, I almost fucked up.
Oh my gosh. All my phones are dying. We're gonna charge my phones.
There's a charger right here. You want it. Shout out to the just truest form.
I don't know how to take that.
Take it how you want. It is what it is. It is what it is. So if y'all just jumped on the stream, bro, we're headed to get some Cuban food. Also, on the flip side, I suggest start putting your own commercials during the podcast breaks. Lupe is on. Oh, it's so funny you said that, because that's literally what I was doing. I was relieving gaps in space so I can start promoting their socials and like that on the podcast and things like that. We're in a rental. We're in a Hyundai. A Mantra, I think this is. We don't like to take our cars on road trips. It makes no sense.
Plus, we need to get to that next tier.
Bro, I only had 3 days away from getting to the platinum tier.
So we need to use some days.
Yeah.
There.
Listen, today, that means I only had 2 days to go, so that means when we get back, bro, I'm going to be a platinum member, bro. I'm going to be, let's whip it, baby.
When you travel as much as we do, you gotta take advantage of the little perks.
Oh, yeah. I was showing her that we've been Bonvoy members for the past couple of years, and
we haven't been taking advantage of it.
We haven't been taking advantage, but like 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago that we, hey man, I appreciate you, holla at me. So when we went to Jamaica, we ended up staying like we ended up extending our trip an extra like 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
So when we extended the trip, we went to we had got some cheap ass Jamaican hotel, like cheap.
It was no bueno.
It was like $80. So we get in there, bro. There's no AC.
Lupe picked it.
I did, cause I was like, yo, we gonna get the real feel of Jamaica. We got the real feel of Jamaica.
Oh, we did.
So,
which was fine, but we needed AC.
Yeah, so we get there. The door is a key. Give us a key, like a regular key, not a digital key, but like a key. So you get the key. So you go open the door. There's literally some 1930s, 40s type building. So you open the door. You go inside. They got the AC unit built onto the wall. You can tell they added it. The shower, everything looked like it's from out of a movie, like as if you was in a third world country. It looked like that shit. So
there was something else we didn't like. It was the AC, and then there was something else.
The bed felt like a brick.
Is that what it was? Or
yeah.
was it the shower? Because I know we wanted to shower.
Oh no, the water didn't get hot. The water wasn't getting hot.
That's what it was. Right. It was two things. I was like, no.
That's right.
We gotta.
So.
We need to fix this.
Anyways, long story short, and on the way there, bro, we had to drive through like a parade. So there's mad people in the streets partying, toking, drinking, doing their things. We had to drive through that. So anyways, we go back. I'm like, man, we gonna find a resort, like all inclusive. So we drive 45 minutes. It's like 9 o'clock at night?
I think we were in, was it Ocho Rios?
Yeah, we drove, but we had to drive back to Montego Bay.
Oh, that's right.
You say use ice, do the right thing. There was no ice. There was no ice there. There was nothing. There was no ice machines. It was like a real like locals hotel. Like this is not any of your American creature comforts.
Which we are totally down to do local shit. We were in the resort mode, and they were like, "Nah, we kind of want to go back to resort mode."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was on some bougie shit. I was not trying to sit now. It was hot as hell.
It was hot. It was July.
Bro, it was like July in Jamaica, bro. It was hot as fuck.
It was hot.
I was not going for that at all. Not gonna cap. Y'all call me whatever.
I think we were out all day in it, and we were just kind of wanted to relax. And
no ice, my boy. No ice. And I mean no ice for your drink. No ice. This shit was crazy. So anyways, we find this place I recognize called the Royalton. Anybody who's been to a Royalton, they know what kind of hotels these are.
Nice.
They're nice hotels. So I found one. So we pull up. I go online. I pay for it. We pull up. Now at this point, I don't know about anything, right? I just booked it. Pull up on my thing, like, oh, you're an elite member. We're gonna get you in right away. All right. We're gonna upgrade your room to King Suite. All right. You're gonna get unlimited this, unlimited that. So
I think we got top shelf or something.
Top shelf, yeah, it was top shelf, unlimited top shelf alcohol, and access to a whole nother area. This is only just because we were bomb boy in Jamaica and just pulled up, didn't even know. So after that, I was like, yo, I'm getting all my bonus points because that's exactly what I was trying to go back to.
Yeah,
I was trying to go back to the booze. I was trying to go back to having, unlimited drinks. I was toasty the entire trip.
It was nice.
I feel like that's what you're supposed to do on vacation. I don't drink a lot at home. So when I go on vacation, I'm trying to
it's litty.
trying to test my steel.
It's so fun, lit.
You fucked up on vacation, bro.
Yes, you do. The problem is with Lupe is you don't necessarily know he's fucked up until he's really fucked up. And then you're like, oh shit, you're fucked up.
Yeah, but you know what? But here's the thing, caveat to that is even when I'm fucked up,
no, you're fine.
I'm not a belligerent or crazy ass drunk. I'm a chill vibes. I'm just over here doing my thing. And when I get real fucked up, I disappear. I just go lay down somewhere.
That's what I mean. You'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. And I'm like, oh damn, you really fucked up. Yeah. That's what I mean.
I don't do nothing.
Not in a bad way. I think it's funny.
I'm a very happy-go-lucky drunk, and I like to have a good time. I drank a lot when I was younger. I used to play beer pong. Went to Vegas and played beer pong at a couple beer pong tournaments. I did a few things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to drinking, I used to drink, but now I chill. I've always been chill. I just don't drink as much. I like to get me a tequila and Sprite, maybe a rum. I fuck with rum and Coke all day. You can catch me with a Kraken and Coke, boy. With the lime, a Bugal and Coke. Y'all know about Bugal, that Dominican rum. Catch me.
Strong shit.
Yeah, shit's good. And the Bacardis, the aged Bacardis.
Yeah, we need to get another one.
We went to Puerto Rico. We did the Bacardi tour, and I can tell you,
it was fire.
It was fire. I babied that bottle until my brother came over and drank the rest of that shit. I was tight. You ever want to punch a nigga in the face so bad? You got a lime tree out back, man.
I want a lime tree.
Facts.
Well, we have one, but it's tiny and it ain't doing nothing.
I think that's a citrus tree. And why is this old person walking across the street like this, bro? What? Is there a crosswalk?
They're really trying to die. How slow they went. Oh my god.
Yeah, she said you gonna respect your elders. Okay, Rencito Cubano.
Got a big cock outside.
They do. They got a big steel cock outside.
You guys can kind of see it. It's in the background.
You don't see it coming up the back, right up in there.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Still ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm starving now.
On our way. Hey, where's the tripod at? Take this.
I'm using it as a mirror for right now. I was using it as a mirror. Yes, I'm hungry. Starting to get a little hangry-ish. No, we're not there yet. We're still in Miami. We're on our way, but we needed food.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Have a great day, man. Bye.
Here, babe.
All right. Nah, don't get me when you're hungry, Mario. Don't do that, man. We live in America, bro. We got mad food. Well, you might not live in America. I just thought about it.
What?
He said he gets mad when he's hungry too, and I was like, don't get mad when you're hungry. So whatever you like, go ahead. Pick whatever you like, man. This one here. She did all of that to pick the seats that are literally 2 steps into the front door.
Where else? Why do you haven't picked stuff and then you complain about it?
Well, I was just saying.
Second time that I've picked something today and you've complained. I don't care. Don't ask me that. Sir?
Warren y'all, I told you she snapped on my ass. It's consistent. There you go. Start no Bino, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna get the new oh, they order. They come to us.
Huh?
So they come to us.
Yeah.
So here we are, about to grab some Cuban food. Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. Miss Roll Cafe, huh? You ready?
Wait, am I ordering already?
I thought you said you was getting Roll Cafe.
Yeah, I am. I was looking at the apps.
Oh, okay.
Those.
I'm just excited to get down there.
Hmm?
I said I was just excited to get down there. Trying to get down there when the sun's still up.
Get down where? What are you talking about?
To Key West.
Oh, you're excited to go down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to get down there at 4 o'clock when the sun's going down.
Because I'm going to take 2 seconds to look at the menu. That's going to make it slow down.
I mean, if you start talking and you're not looking at the menu, you might.
I already know what I want. I just wanted to see what else they had. What's wrong with that? Right there. Ropa. Why did it say casserole?
Huh?
I don't like that word.
Don't like which one?
Casserole.
It's interesting. It's the Milanese boiled with the mushrooms on top.
It's the thin cut. Where did I thought I just seen it somewhere.
Buenas.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You ready? Can I do the...
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Can I do the ropa vieja?
Two sides.
White rice and tostones.
Okay.
Can
Will
I-
you drink?
I still need to look at that. Can
What's
I
today,
do with
Tuesday?
Cuban bread too? A side of Cuban. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday?
Let me send you one second.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. What we get.
I just ordered. You were rushing me. You see this? What do you want to drink? Actually, I'm just gonna get a coffee to go.
Say Wednesday?
Yes. Miércoles.
Can I do the pollo asado?
Pollo asado.
Would you do white rice and black beans?
Okay. Drink.
Okay.
Avocado salad. Avocado salad.
Can I get a sangria?
Sangria. One cup or media.
You want to do sangria?
Yeah.
We'll both do sangria.
Media? Or
Sí. Media. Sí.
Media?
Sí.
Thank you.
I saw it on the menu, but it was for 2 people. So I was asking what you wanted. Because I didn't want 2. I wanted 1.
Oh, you don't want to get a little litty titty?
I mean, I'm okay with being litty today. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
No, I was figuring out if I wanted the plantains, but I'm okay. I'll do tostones instead.
Well, that was
I told you I know what I wanted.
good.
Problem is, I like a lot of stuff from here, so I'll be wanting to look.
You want to what?
I want to look.
I don't think you've been here before.
No, I haven't. It's nice though. I like the bar area. It's pretty nice. And they have a huge wine area over there. I bet this gets lit on the weekends.
That is good.
I feel like they have like music and stuff going in here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay.
gonna do Christmas. Okay. I'm going to make themed Christmas trees, like a basketball thing, like a car thing,
Oh my
or a
gosh.
Dragon Ball Z thing.
You know what I saw?
He's nuts.
I almost bought it for you, but then I didn't. They had a tree at Kirkland that was the Grinch tree.
Oh, you didn't tell me about it.
No. I didn't tell you about this. It's the tree that goes like this, and then it curves and has the little ball. Oh my god! And it's the color, like that green color, Grinch color. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I need this. I didn't buy it, but I felt like I needed it. I really did. Oh yes, bread.
She says you want her palm. You put that at palm.
Yes, that's like one of the best things ever. Oh, they had to get it all fresh for everybody. That's what it was. Yes, thank you.
To get it, palm.
See. But yeah, this tree was amazing. That store is closing, sadly. So.
What's the?
Yeah, just that location, not like them as a business. I love that store, but everything's like has a bunch of sales and stuff because it's closing. That's why I was like, I should see how much this tree is.
Right.
This is really good.
It is. Oh,
Gracias.
it's a nice spot. They're smart. They maximize every single spot in here.
Yeah. I feel like outside of people can like rent it for like
Yeah.
parties and stuff.
I mean, for sure.
I think so.
Are you excited about this? I feel like you're not excited.
I am,
I don't.
but
feel
I know everyone that's going has been there already, so I'm the only one that's like.
I thought you should be more excited. And you're not. It's weird.
No, I am excited. I have to turn my phone so I can record stuff. Be a little tourist in my own
Did I
state.
tell you the nightmare I had the other night?
No.
I literally had a nightmare the other night that Grinch is 24/7. Facts. Fuck Christmas. But I did have a nightmare last night that I was forced to do a Christmas tree contest.
That was the nightmare. That's freaking hilarious. That's a nightmare. For you.
And you literally wouldn't leave it alone. Like, you were pushing it. You're like, no, babe, you have to do it. It was for your job. And you're like, you have to show that my husband knows Christmas better than anybody else. I said, but I hate Christmas more than anybody else. You're like, you'll just do it for me. And the dream was so horrible. Because I ended up, like, having to get it thawed. And I had decided to do, like, this pink and purple tree. And, like, I had all of these elaborate ornaments and shit. It was a lot. And then I ended up winning the contest for the most unique and design in the tree. I had like pink birds flying out the tree. It was crazy. Woke up feeling
That's awesome.
sweat, bro.
You were from that exact thing made you wake up in a sweat.
Hell yeah. That was
Stressful. You should have stressful. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Because we had sushi last night.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's lightweight.
No. Definitely was. Sangria. Just arriving.
Yes, sir. Gracias. Well,
This looks good.
I use my straws like chopsticks, boy, and grab my food about it. You want to get a picture of me diving in like this?
I mean, sure.
Oh,
There's a
my
video.
chopstick is breaking.
Let me get a video.
God, my straws ain't strong enough.
Can't grab the fruit.
And they're like a limp noodle.
That's yummy. I like that. It's good.
My straws work better. I would have been able to. Yeah.
I like that. It's not too sweet. It's like
Huh.
perfect, actually. That's yummy.
Good, Angie disappeared on me, man.
You did not cheers with me. I need a cheers. You try to pick out fruit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to big ears.
Ooh, I'm so excited for this food.
So it's been 1 year since Trump has been in office now? You're coming from your
Yep. Yep. Where's my check?
Where's my check?
Check they've been talking about since he got in office. Where is it at? It's been a year. We had a whole year. Let's go.
She said, where's my check?
I mean, remember they were talking about that in like January.
Trump orders blockade of oil tankers in Venezuela.
Oh my gosh. You know that's all happening because of the oil.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
It is.
You can't do that. Oh, you're gonna. The oil is.
You're not giving me what I want, now I'm gonna force you.
Yeah, that's wrong as hell.
But we've been doing that forever.
Yeah, but not like
Not in
this.
South America, no. But in other
You know, we're
countries.
talking about you're gonna have a blockade, international law, free trade, free navigation, but also it's gonna cause a war because you can't do that. Like
I think he wants to cause a war. I think that's the whole goal.
I was curious to see what was gonna happen when he became president, so I can't be too mad. All because of oil. We know it's because of oil. Again, because he's so old school that he really thinks that oil is going to be what saves the United States. That's how old he is. He believes that oil is going to be what saves the United States. When literally becoming self-reliant, we can literally make our entire power grid off of solar energy and be self-reliant.
Facts.
Use oil only for transportation. That would transportation and commerce.
Being self-reliant is more powerful than whatever we got going on.
Yeah, we use a lot of products that we don't need. Like we use oil to make so many things, like plastic. A lot of plastics we use oil to make that like a byproduct of oil.
Well, we could be recycling more plastics and just keep reusing them, but that's another story for another day.
Yes, I agree.
Because we throw a lot of shit away.
It's fucking wild, man. A great gift wrap.
Oh my gosh, so there's this one couple that I follow on TikTok, and their whole TikTok is he's a stay-at-home dad and he like cleans the house and like he's freaking hilarious how he does it. I'll have to show you one of his videos. It's freaking funny.
So you're saying what I could have been?
Anyways, but let me tell you this. So a lot of influencers have been doing like the what is it called? Not Secret Santa. The ones with the ones on the tree when you go in the stores. The kids that don't have the needy kids. What's it called? It's not Secret Santa.
Santa's little help.
They're called angels. They're little angels on the tree, and it says what they want, and you get it for somebody who doesn't have as much. Well, anyways, I can't remember what it's called. I feel like an idiot right now, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, so they've been doing so well on TikTok. They're just a family. She works, and he works from home. They decided they were going to go to pick up Walmart, I think they went to, and they're like, we're going to take all the ones that are left on the tree and get all the kids that are left on the tree gifts from their list. Well, all the kids that were left were like teenagers and stuff because they all want like a laptop or an iPad. Bro, they went in there and dropped like 10 grand.
If I had 10 grand to drop on.
And it was so cool. I was like, one day I'm going to do that.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for that.
But they did it like they legit were doing it. Like I've seen a few influencers like do it, and it just kind of. I've heard that they'll get the basket and then they don't actually. You never see them pay, so they get all this stuff and then they just leave it there, just to get the like.
No, I don't know.
No, people were doing that.
I want to know who did that. That's kind of fucked up.
It is, and then they can't find the little thing because they got rid of it. Well, then the kid doesn't get what they. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
But I was like, one day, that's something I want to do. It was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
But they were into it. They were so into it. She's like, okay, we're going to split up. The wife went over here and got like a bunch of the clothes and stuff for them. And she's like, I know they're going to like it. Like, she was like, so, I was like, oh, what's so fun?
Some people really get excited
I want to do
about doing it for other
that. I
people.
would, if I had the money, I would get so excited to do it too. It would make me feel so happy. I don't know.
I respect that.
It's a goal. It's a goal in my life. Yes.
I like that. That's a. I don't know how to say it, but that's a
A way to give back.
Yeah, but it says a lot about your character. You would like to do it.
Admirable? I think is the word.
I wouldn't treat her more in this situation. I'll just let her ride. But, yeah.
My mom used to do them, but they were little boxes. They get mailed to other countries.
I'm not there.
Shoebox. No, you don't have to. You go to the place, you pick up the box. It's the same thing. They have a list. You fill the box up as much as you can, and then you take it back to the place and they mail it. You don't have to do anything. My mom used to do that.
I would do that for America. I would go going to places in America. I wouldn't do it.
I think they. I had to ask her where to go, but it was like different places they went. I don't remember. I was a kid. I was gonna do one, but you have to do them in like November. You have to do them super early. So she used to do them every year. She used to do one boy and one girl. Me and her brother.
You know, I vaguely remember you saying you wanted the Cuban coffee, but I see no Cuban coffee on here.
After.
Oh.
To go. On the road. These people aren't drinking that. Well, some people are drinking them right now. I agree. Think of all the money that's going to wars that could actually help people.
But we over here doing oil blockades.
I agree.
I don't know, but I feel like if Trump gets us into a war that's not necessary, that's gonna be as fast as we're out of office. Although they do say war is good for the economy, I think that was
It is good for the economy?
that's what I've read.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't know that.
The war was good for the economy.
You know what? You're right. Because if you look at history, right after all the wars, shit was booming. Things were booming for a period of time. That's why the 20s was booming.
I went around in the 20s this year.
Fair enough. They're cooking your chicken right now. What'd you get? Or just roasted chicken?
I gotta have to.
You getting all the proteins. Can I try a bite?
No, I don't want to share.
You're getting a whole chicken.
No, I'm getting half chicken.
But that's a lot of chicken. I think you
What
can
if
spare a bite.
What if it's a little Cornish hen?
I want to make those.
You gotta catch them.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm getting them from the store. And they will be organic, in case anyone wants to know.
Hey, I have a question. Are you gonna drive the first leg?
I can, yeah. I definitely can.
Oh, yes.
I know after you eat this food, you'll be outie. That's why the espresso comes in to play then, too.
Yeah, but if I drink the espresso, something else is gonna be coming
No,
out.
not you. I mean me. That's why I'm gonna drink it, so they're ready to go.
I forget that today's a work day.
I know, right? It is, actually. You're right. Oh, wow. That was fun.
Are you currently eating with your eyes?
Yeah. I could have got this steak. I forget about that. Lisa, will we ever collab with Miss Dark Cocoa again?
Maybe. We'll see.
We're actually going to be hanging out with her. She's one of the people we're going to see this weekend. Well, this week. I'm sorry, it's not weekend. Today.
Man, wrongfully arrested over license plate.
That's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. Honestly, I think they made that a thing because I feel like their scanners were having issues with certain covers. Because they're scanning you like right away. It's a new thing. So I feel like that's why, because they were having issues scanning everybody with their mom. So they got rid of it. I might be getting her food. I think she's coming. See out of the corner of my eye. It is us.
Yes.
One rice y plato.
Oh, yes. Bro, when they said half chicken, bro, you can have a bite of
So cute. She just smiles so sweet. I just love it. Yeah, that's a. You got a chicken right there. You got your avocado. Ooh, I like that sauce. It's good.
All right.
It's good.
Gotta eat your avocado. They're good for you.
One day. One day I'll be there.
I didn't expect it to be so big. Not like that.
I know. But the price wasn't that crazy.
All your bologna is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I like the sauce that it's cooked in.
I don't understand the spoon, but
Spoon the sauce.
maybe you gotta spoon the sauce. Who knows?
I think that's the way it is. Always spoon your sauce. I have a spoon too. So I have sauce too.
Yeah, I'm definitely tapping out this.
I know you are. You want one?
I want to know why you want one over here dipping in my stuff.
Because that sauce is good with tostones. It's really good with tostones. One more dip and I'll leave you alone.
Hey, man.
Yep. You said no, you won't. I will.
I just threw my chicken all the way on my leg.
None of that. Look at the way that chicken just falls off the bone.
Oh, hell yeah.
What'd you do?
I enjoyed my food, that's what I did.
Oh, I thought you created something just now.
Nah. Got my avocado with the healthy fat.
You're right about that.
No, when I was in Key West, I didn't see any iguanas.
This last time?
Yeah, the last time I didn't see none.
That's weird.
I did see deer though. That was weird. Saw deer, but no iguana.
That's weird. That thing acted like it owned the joint. When we saw that one, it was like, I live here. And there's many of me.
I feel like I need to hop in the ocean and got ate by a shark.
I don't know. He did it too, like, he does it all the time.
That's what I'm saying. You comfortable in the water, my boy.
That's funny. Very good.
Are you satisfied? You need no más? No más?
What?
Cubano comida?
I'm gonna dip a little more. That sauce is really good with this. That's really good.
Like some more chicken?
Yes. A little bit. With some sauce on it.
What's up?
It's really good.
Guys, they eat too much food.
But to be fair, it was all healthy. You got your protein, your healthy fats, more protein, some carbs.
Guys.
And we did eat a whole bunch of bread, which was good. We ate the little 2.5 pieces, which is perfect.
Oh man. Fucking good.
You did good. You always do. You have a sense for yummy places.
I think we should do with it. We should stream for 24 hours.
Even when we go to sleep?
You don't want people to know you snore?
I don't care if they know this.
What about the part when you fart in your sleep?
That part. That's the part.
That's the part?
That's the secretive part. Definitely gonna be cool stuff.
I'm already getting it.
Oh no, I am.
These Europa, they have the flavor of Cuba that you was looking for.
It was good. Once you get salt, my rice, just a little salt. See, that's why. So you can do that. That's why they give you a spoon. Man, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Officially full. As fuck. Officially full as fuck.
What?
What is in that sauce?
Pablo Espanol.
Definitely sofrito in there. There's tomatoes in there. Lime.
Break it down. Go ahead.
Something else. Something else. I don't know. Something in there. Which is it? Deliciousness. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So you gonna be okay to drive? Or leave it alone?
Yeah, I forgot to have a Red Bull in the car too.
Is it hot or it came out the fridge?
It came out the fridge, but it's been out of the fridge for a little bit now. Woo. I'm full, and I know I have less food than you do.
Yeah.
So I know your ass is full.
I've been tasting these games.
But honestly, that's not heavy food.
No, it's all healthy. Oh. I don't know if I can do a ball head though.
No.
You know, you got a little P-shaped head, bro, but you probably got a cute, you're probably a cute little ball.
I probably am. Have a nice little round one. I do have that. That is true.
Got your round head, but they definitely rubbed the hell out your head when you was a baby, boy.
They rotated me a lot. You got a nice round head too, though.
Oh, my mom was dedicated. She was the shape of my shit like an egg. Alright.
Ooh. Struggle's real right now.
No, bro. I see why Cuban people be looking how they be looking.
You gotta get that chicken, rice, and beans in from there.
Fuck around and find out and hear the right way, but yeah, it's swollen.
I know.
So where I'm
I
putting
already am. I just don't have the jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Can we cash out?
No, vamos. Thank you. Oh, so good. Swipe, swipe.
I thought you was paying.
Who?
I thought you were paying.
What?
I thought you were paying. Do you even try this
You're
sauce?
speaking a foreign language. I thought you were going to try it.
I don't know what that is. Dressing. Salad dressing.
No, it's not. It's for my tostones. Because it came with the chip ones that one lady had.
Tasty.
I don't like it.
How you gonna know you didn't
Look at it. It's got some kind of mustard in it. That's why it's yellow. I don't like it. I'm okay.
I don't think that's what that is at all.
I don't think I want any. I'm too full. She looked at you like, taking the rest of that home with you?
Trust me, I want to, but we're not going
It's
home.
not gonna last, yeah.
If we was going home, that shit would have went in a box.
For real, for real. Had the rest of that later.
That was good, bro. I would have fucked that shit up.
It was really good.
Good job. Great way to pick the restaurant today. Miss like you
Teamwork.
guys.
That was teamwork.
Is that what we're calling it nowadays? When you do absolutely nothing but reap the benefits.
I chose the genre. I said what we're gonna eat.
Facts. There you
And
go.
I would have found it too if you tell me which way to look.
I did tell you where to look, and you said, "Dang, it's too much.
I said there's too many.
There's too many. Oh
There's
my
too many options. Too dangerous.
What? Don't earn money. Why do options completely fry a woman's brain?
No, that's not true.
Like, if you give a woman too many options,
I mean, I'll figure it out. But you wanted an answer within 5 seconds. I wasn't gonna have it in 5 seconds.
yeah, rapid fire answer, baby.
I wasn't gonna have it.
It's like when you asked me where I was last night, and I'm like, hey, I was with the guys. You can't hesitate. You gotta know what to say. No hesitation here for you. If you hesitate for a second, she on your ass.
I think I'm gonna go potty.
Go ahead.
Gotta figure out where it is. Oh, it's back there.
Say donde,
Oh, there it is. I found it.
donde a bonde. Thank you. I like this lady. I always tip, by the way. Little known fact, I used to work in the service industry, so I always try to tip at least 20%. So in this case, it would have been like $10. Had to let Dookie Booty go in. It is if you don't enjoy what you're doing. I feel like if you're a people person and you're good with going out, communicating, and making their restaurant experience or whatever experience an actual experience, I think it's definitely worth it. There are some people that would disagree, but I personally think it's what you make it. If you do a good job, yeah, if you work in the service industry, if you do a good job, it's rewarding. And you can make a shit ton of money if you really are good at it. I ain't gonna lie. I used to work at some shitty restaurants, and I would still bring home on minimum $100 to $150 a day. Now, back in like 2015, 2012, 150, 100 to 150 a day minimum wasn't a bad gig. Plus your hourly, so it really ended up being like anywhere between 140 to 200 a day. A lot of people don't realize that's almost 100 grand a year. It's not bad. Not bad at all. One thing about coming to Cuban restaurants, boy, there's a lot of Cuban bodies in here, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Cuban bodies in here, alright? Like some baddies. I be trying not to be rude, and try not to stare, but oh, here come my baddie. Hey, I was telling them there'll be a lot of, I said the one thing about coming to a Cuban restaurant is there's a lot of Cuban baddies.
Yes, there are.
There's some baddies.
I have to agree with that.
A lot of curvaceous Cubans in there, that's what we're gonna call them. The CCs. You got the YNs, and then you got the CCs, the curvy Cubans.
I'm too full.
Alright, I'm gonna go potty. It's my turn.
Go potty. Get your potty on.
Hey, can you see?
No.
Alright, we out of here. Full fed, ready to head. Look at the little chickens running around out here. Got a bunch of little. We got them.
Where?
See that? I know, right? Oh, no, that bitch is tough. Little Cuba. This is where we was at, y'all. It was fire. Definitely check it out. If you're down in Fort Lauderdale.
Actually, we're south of Fort Lauderdale.
We're south of Fort Lauderdale. You're right. We in Miami at this point.
We in Miami, bitch.
Damn.
What?
You in your Miami, bitch.
You gotta say it when you're here. It's kind of part of it. My nose.
See how big your head look now? Because the camera's tilted. Now you got a fat head.
You know what?
See, lean back.
You know what? I'm gonna blow my nose.
Let's smoke this cigar.
My allergies are like doing stuff.
Hand-rolled cigar.
You said there's a charger for me?
Where's your bag? Where's your blue bag? Where's your charger? Yeah, when you using mine. All that shit you expect. You think mine. So y'all, let me explain something to you about my wife. She been talking shit that I took her charger and took her shit for about a week now. I ain't taking none of her stuff. She done had it this entire time. But she wants to blame me because she needs an outlet.
No. Your little rando stuff. can't take up all the space of the cup holder, sir.
Random stuff. Can't take up all the space on a cup holder.
Like all this shit.
All this shit.
All of that. I need 2 cup holders. Then I got my Red Bull. I need wings.
Where's your rope?
In that bag behind you.
Oh, yeah, can't reach that.
If you want to grab it, that'd be wonderful.
No, it's on your side. You grab it.
I can't do that. I'll do something to my back. I'm so serious. One time I reached back like that and
Bro, you're old.
it hurt.
You're old fucking dirt, bro.
Fuck you.
Bro, you're old as shit. She said I can't reach back because it might hurt my back. You hear yourself?
I don't reach in weird reaches like that. I don't. It's okay. You're gonna do it to yourself one time and you won't do it again. This shit is not fun.
First of all, I'm a fucking athlete. That'll never fucking happen.
That's not true.
It will never.
Man, that place was so good. Whew. All right.
You got me fucked up. You think ever in a day that I'm gonna turn around, reach back, and oh, my back?
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you that'll never happen.
December 17th,
I'm telling you right now. December
2025. This man thinks that never in his entire life will he ever have an issue like something simple makes your back get fucked
It
up.
won't, nigga. I will always forever be in immaculate shape.
It's not about that.
Yes, it is.
It's about no.
I
It's
stretch.
Where's the
I
thing?
lift. There ain't gonna be no back.
It's
problems
not.
for me.
It's not about that.
Then what's it about? Tell me what's gonna cause me
It's
to injure
okay.
my back. I'll wait.
It's the fact that you're aging, regardless of how in shape your back is. You still. It's fine. It's okay.
I'm aging, but I'm not aging like you aging. You aging like you decrepit aging. I'm
No,
aging
I'm
like
not.
a normal black person. Like, bro, you literally said I'm gonna turn around and hurt my back. That's never gonna happen.
No, because I have reached behind and I couldn't reach it quite, and I had overstretched, and it definitely made me have a cramp.
Yeah, that's because you don't be working your back the way you should.
Bro, this was like a couple years ago when I was working my back hardcore.
Nah, bro.
So you can go ahead and shove that right up your booty.
I don't honestly believe that that's the truth. I feel like you're living in Delulu land.
I think you're living in Delulu land if you think that nothing can ever happen to you. Mr. Hobbling on your leg from basketball.
Yeah, I hobble. I have this exactly when I've spent all my energy and exerted myself to the max, and I'm tender and sore. I'm walking around with a limp. You're gonna have to stop me at the gas station so I can put gas in this one.
Okay.
You don't have to stop right now. I'm gonna drive like 10 miles so I can smoke this blunt, or you can stop now.
So I was just gonna stop now and get it over with.
Stop now and get it over with.
Well, there's a marathon right there. Why would I not?
Why would I not?
Dang, I want to take a nap.
You want me to drive?
No.
You sure? You don't want to get a fresh cold one in there? Oh, you don't really like your Red Bulls cold.
I don't really care. I just take forever to drink it, so it's warm anyway. It's just like my coffee gets cold.
You're such a girl. I love you so much.
No, I just, as of lately, after I eat, I get so tired for like 10 minutes and then it goes away.
Yeah, that's what happens to me, except I give in.
Which side is it on?
It's on the left side. I give in immediately. As soon as my body starts saying it's sleepy, I'm like, yeah, me too.
I understand.
Okay. Anything you need out of here?
No. What was wrong?
I just asked if you anything that you needed
Oh, no,
out of the
baby,
gas
I'm
station
okay.
to make sure that you're okay for your ride.
I'm just tired.
We're in Miami. I'll get you something comfortable.
Sitting. Oh, why didn't you tell me?
Figured you would know I'm getting gas. Bruh, did you see? I put 35 in that bit and it only took 20 something to get to this point.
That's amazing.
I love how you're solitaire. Y'all just sat. Oh, that's why we lost those fire. Because she sat on here and played solitaire.
Only for not even 2 minutes.
You ain't nothing, bro. Let's go. So I can smoke while you play.
You want
solitaire.
smoke? Didn't you like the sound of it? It's very like. Dun, 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 dun.
Are you gonna go out back this way? Only reason I asked is I thought we had to go straight.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And I
fine.
felt like you were gonna go out there afterwards.
I don't know what I was doing. I just was getting out of here.
Yeah, you definitely weren't giving it much thought, but I'm here for you.
Nope. Sometimes you just go, and it still works out. Oh. I said, oh.
Get your bitch ass out
This
the way.
sounds like a weird sound for an ambulance. It didn't sound like an ambulance at first. I'm charging this phone for a few minutes, and I'll give you back this to put on that phone.
I don't think I need it that much, do I? Why do you need this phone when you're driving?
Because I wanted to record some of my journey. Since I've never been to Key West.
That's why we live streaming the entire time.
Yeah, but I want to post some on my Snap.
Live streaming, steaming, Willie beaming.
Oh my gosh, I'm sleepy. Fuck.
Let me help wake you up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let
Ow.
me help you.
That really hurt
Well,
my
you got
head.
some white shit around your lips.
You're driving part of this drive, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So I can take a nap.
yeah. You gonna get this first hour and some change, and I'm gonna get the last hour and some change. I was hoping that we would have left a lot earlier than this. Now we're gonna get down there when the sun's setting, which is not what I wanted.
Sun doesn't set at 3:59.
How do you know? When was the last time you went to Key West? So how do you know what time the sun
Sets
sets in
around
Key
5
West?
something.
So we're gonna get there at 3:59, which gives us we're gonna check into the hotel, which is gonna take about an hour, and then it'll be 5 something.
What time were you trying to get down there?
About now.
Okay, then we would have had to leave the hotel at like 9.
No, we would have left at 10.
Yes.
We would have been down there by about 1. 11, 12, 1 is 3 hours, sweetheart.
We didn't even leave the hotel until
3
11.
hours, sweetheart.
So what is your reasoning?
My reasoning is the fact that you were very rude and mean. And I didn't want to have to argue with you about it like we're doing right now because you're just mean to
We're
me.
not arguing. I'm just saying, like, if
You
you
are
wanted
mean
to be
me.
down there at 1, then we would have had to leave the hotel by 10.
Well, you're the one who was fucking fiending for Cuban food.
That's not why we left
La
the hotel at 11.
We left at 11 because you didn't tell me you were ready. And I was outside just chilling and smoking.
You were chilling a lot.
I was outside smoking. I didn't know you
I had to go all the way downstairs just to go use the restroom because you were just chilling.
No, you could have used the bath. You could have
Nope.
took a shit while I was in the shower. You just
Not
didn't
while you were on FaceTime.
I was
in the
on
shower.
FaceTime. I was on a call.
Yeah, no, I'm not
taking
taking a poop in there when you're doing that.
Oh, you don't want anybody.
That's too many witnesses. One too many.
Oh my goodness! I heard this call from Brooke and Jubal in the morning show, where they, like, you know, when they ghost somebody and then they call them and find out why they ghosted them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then the guy ghosted the girl because she told him before she got up to go, like, as she left the room, she's like, I have to go, like, take a big ass shit. Like, or no, she said I have to go lay a brown snake or something like that.
Ew! Why did you say it that way?
And so
Gross.
he got grossed out and just left her. I was like, bro, you're so weak, bro. Dudes who are afraid to, like, nigga, everybody shit. Your mama shit. You shit. Everybody shit. Why, if it's a girl says she gotta take a shit, do dudes get all in there? Oh.
It's like they think we don't do it or something.
That's what I don't understand. And, like, I'm not into this, you know, this scatty scat, but I'm saying, like, I understand that you gotta do what you gotta do. It gets better out than in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's, yeah.
It was definitely a white dude.
Of course it
It was
was.
definitely a white dude. He was like,
I mean, I hope that's not how she said
That's
it.
exactly how she said it. She was on the phone. She's like, I was just being funny. He was like, that shit was nasty. And apparently when she came back to the table, she doubled down. She's like, ooh, I feel lighter. I was like, bro,
Oh
what?
my gosh.
I was like, yes, sir.
No, she didn't.
I fucks with you. That's the kind of girl that I feel like.
No, but I feel you because I don't know. But I wouldn't do that with a new person. I don't know.
I mean, I like your comfortability and the ability for you to have that conversation with me off rip. I feel like at the end of the day, that's, I don't know.
It depends on the guy, because you've got guys like him that are like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you a weak ass dude, bro. At least she's honest and open with you. That's one thing you ain't gonna have to worry about, her not telling you how she feel.
True. That is true.
Like, for real, for real. And you not gonna have to worry about not knowing how this girl feel, because she gonna be like, she tell you when she got a shit, she gonna tell you when she feel anything else. Well, look at that Evo 7. That's a pretty lady. Oh, that's a pretty factory too. I don't know. I've always respected the girls that aren't afraid to burp and fart and do stuff like that in front of guys. Like, I always feel like you're suspect. If you're trying to hide something from a dude, that means you trying to hide. That means there's other shit you would be trying to hide too. Like, there's no reason to be like, oh my god. Like, I heard this girl say one time she had never shit in front of her husband. I'm like, bro, you sneaky as hell.
I never willingly shit in front of you. You just force it. So I don't have a choice.
Whoa. What do you mean by I force it?
Every time I'm in there, you gotta open the door and come talk to me.
I don't know you're taking a shit when the door's closed.
You ask.
I didn't ask.
Yes, you do.
I didn't ask every time.
You always ask,
Not
and then
every
you
time.
open the door, and then you have some commentary that you got to say about it. And it's like, bro, you already know what was happening here. Why are you coming here and having commentary?
Is that I don't ask every time, because sometimes I just bust in.
Yeah, you forced me to take shit around you because you bust in.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Yes. My booty hole doesn't like it.
And you know that sucks that you married a nigga that don't give a fuck about personal space.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, you put yourself in that situation.
So you're telling me straight up that you feel uncomfortable taking a shit in front of me?
Not.
You know how many times you come into the bathroom while I'm taking a shit and done a number of things? Or you know,
I do it to you because you do it to me.
You know what's crazy? How many times you had a full blown argument with me while I'm taking a shit?
Yep.
It's crazy how when I'm taking a shit, there's no respect. Nobody gives a fuck, and I still shit while I'm arguing with you.
That's why I don't care, because you come busting on me. So same. I'll bust in on you.
But it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable when my wife is sitting in the bathroom. Like, it was another woman I made. Even though, nope, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking this shit. It's a shit. Like, everybody shits. Everything on the planet shits.
They better.
Worms shit.
Or they won't be alive.
Worms shit too, you know that? They don't even got eyes.
Oh, yes, babe. Everything does.
So my point is, why would I feel uncomfortable by doing what everybody else does?
You know what it is? You only make me uncomfortable because you have so much commentary to add to it. Like, you have to draw attention to everything.
It's only me and you. There's only so much attention you can draw. Saying. We get real personal on the street. We getting to know us for real. I said 2026 was gonna be the year of the streaming. We're gonna see what we do with that. You know, we starting early. I think we're gonna be streaming when we go to Vegas. We're gonna be streaming in Puerto Rico. Stream is about to fly.
We're doing another UK trip. Stream there.
Oh yeah, UK's gonna be lit. Out there with my blokes and my mates.
I really want to get those tickets soon. They were on Steals of Deals. I need the Steals of Deals. It's just not sitting right. There's this whistling sound. It's pissing me off.
Are you okay? See, you're having a lot of technical difficulties.
I'm in an anxious mode.
Feel that.
I can just hear a whistling sound, like the air crossing. I don't like it. That doesn't mean do another one. I'm sensitive to annoying sounds. And my glasses are luggage. Stop! What's wrong with you? I left my sunglasses in the suitcase.
You want me to get it?
They're in the suitcase.
I know you want me to hop out the car while it's driving.
No!
Making my way downtown. Walking.
It's just very bright for blue-eyed people like me.
It's very bright for you blue-eyed people.
You know, blue eyes lets in more light.
It also reflects more light too.
It does.
Yeah, blue. Man,
Fuck. I'm having to sneeze.
remember better out than in. Just roll out your window, friend.
My nose is itchy. Having issues.
Alright.
Clearly.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I don't think you can do anything.
Bro, we have 2 hours and 56 minutes before we are in Key West. And I feel like we can't get there freaking fast enough.
Why are you tickling me?
Nothing else to do.
Look at that cat.
And
Oh, it was about to be driving.
oh my
Look at those palm trees. It's a lot of freaking palm trees in one little area.
palm tree farm.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was nursery.
I don't. The only thing I really remember about getting close to Key West is the bridge turns into that like light blue colored bridge. You know you're on the.
So it's like this 2-lane bridge and then a one-way each way bridge. And then it like opens up to a little town. And I didn't realize there's a whole city in Key West. Like
Yeah, I looked
high
at it on the
school,
map.
elementary school, all that shit. Like that'd be dope to go to school down there.
I didn't realize there was an airport down there.
Yeah, there's an airport down there. I didn't realize that either. What kind of fart can?
Your face.
I didn't sit up for that one.
Your face. Who was that white car up there?
It was definitely that purple RX.
Oh, you think it was the purple one?
Next to you, yeah, RX3 or whatever that was. That's my favorite Ford.
That one? The 2-door?
Oh yeah. You drop that bit with some bosses on it. There ain't nothing that's clean. Told you.
Oh, that's tough.
From a shitty ass paint job.
Yeah.
Babe, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Even though you're slightly niggerish, you act a little bit, you got ghetto as hell. It's okay. I still love you.
I love you too. There it is. What's up with this one car? Why are you so slow? You're not feeling it.
I just wanna learn to fly a plane. So I've been saying it for a while. I just need to.
I was like, you've been saying that. It's not new.
I gotta go sign up for the classes. Dedicate time without aiming for it.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
That's the problem. It's hard to do that when you're constantly on the road.
Well, could have done it this year. We didn't go as many places this year, but you know.
Just the thing is, 3 hours is only $143.
Yeah. That's some little roads.
Hey man, anybody been to Key West that's watching right now? Been to Key West, drop a comment.
To what?
I said, have anybody been to Key West?
Why the bus going faster than everybody else?
They got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody who's out right now is like moms and shit. They just cruising. And the retired old guys like him. I think it's time for me to get a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Pass, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on a motorcycle. I think it's that time.
I don't know.
That's what I want for Christmas.
I'm not getting that for you for Christmas.
Are you gonna get on the bike?
I don't know about that either.
You're not gonna get on the bike with me?
Do you remember me on the moped?
Yeah, I remember I told you silly ass not to lean the other way. You did. I remember that. I said lean with me. You said it. We almost jackknife.
Oh my god.
I do
That was
remember
so
that.
scary.
I literally gave you specific instructions and said,
I panicked.
how you gonna panic when somebody tell you what to do?
I don't know.
And you panic, did it, and then saw, oh, I did the wrong thing, and you're like,
Yeah.
but you was good after that.
Yeah.
Now you understand. Lean with the person. It is on the back of a bike the first time leaning with somebody is an uncomfortable feeling.
I just feel like I'm about to fall off.
No, you're not. Science.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do. You literally went to college. You have a college degree. You had to pass a science class. And there is in that science class centrifugal force. It's also in your algebra class. So yes, you do know that you're not going to fall off. You just don't know that you know.
My body does not know that. My body does not.
I don't know. I feel like low key, I feel like you're just a scary person. I feel like when you were younger, you were more like apt to be on some like, I'll try it shit. Now you're like, on the bike with me at least once.
Why do you need the bike?
Huh?
Why do you need to get a bike?
We both agreed.
Huh?
We both agreed that once our daughter got to a certain age, then it was gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know.
And now she's to that age, so now why don't I want to get a bike? Bikes are what? What's the...
Huh?
I've been wanting a bike. You know this.
I know.
Me getting a bike ain't nothing new. Speak, look. That,
I'm so tired.
you can help me wake up.
No, but that's not what I need. I don't need to be irritated.
Well, irritation wakes you up.
I don't want that. Let me just drop your hand on my head.
Wake up. Can't touch you inappropriately on YouTube, so you're safe. Oh man, what a day.
Oh, fuck.
Yep,
It's because
exactly.
that stupid pillows they had, I didn't sleep good because once I knew they were feathers. I swear, I woke up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, and was like, I can't breathe. It was so like stuffy and shit. It's from the feathers.
No cap, I did wake up at one point. You weren't in the bed. I was like, oh my goodness. Last night, guys, fucking fire alarm went off in the hotel at 2:45 in the morning. That shit was the fucking worst, bro.
It was so loud. I
Went off for like
think
15
that's the
minutes
problem
straight.
too. Sleep was disrupted. That's why I'm so tired.
Sleep was definitely disrupted. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was horrible, bro. 2:45 in the dead sleep. I mean, you know you've been asleep for like a couple of hours and you just like 2:45 is that time where you finally fell into your deep sleep.
You weren't sleeping for that long though.
No, I'm saying like,
You were probably sleeping for like 30 minutes.
no, it's 2:45. I was asleep for longer than 30 minutes. When I laid down, it was like 1:40.
No, it wasn't that long. Because I was on my phone only for a little bit. And then the alarm went off.
You were awake when the alarm went off?
Yeah.
Did it scare you?
Yeah.
No,
No, because I
it
went
was
to
2:45.
I went to the bathroom real quick and I was coming to lay back down and then it went off.
Yeah, but I was in the bed before that. I was in bed for like an hour.
It was an hour.
I'm telling you. Because when I looked and I put my phone down, it was 1:45.
I don't think it was an hour. I wasn't up chilling for an hour.
Bro,
I wasn't.
bro, you being your zone on that
Because I was
solitaire,
playing
bro.
solitaire. I only played like 5 or 6 games and it only took me like 2 minutes a piece. And then I did get some peanuts and eat some peanuts. Because I was hungry.
I'm telling you, it was like an hour. 'Cause I got in the bed and you were still up, moving around. You hadn't even gotten to bed yet or done anything with the TV. I don't remember none of that. The TV was on, shit was going on. When I laid down, I was like, alright, I'm out. See you on the other side. I didn't know the other side was gonna come so fast.
It came. Scared the shit out of me.
Yo, the lady in the elevator, bro. You can just tell.
She was so irritated.
She was over it. And he's like, did you guys get out? I was like, did we get out? They're like, so they made all the people leave the hotel last night. They were outside. That's what he was saying in the elevator. He was like, did you guys have to go outside? We were like, nah, I didn't get out. He's like, for real? I was like, nah. I was like, damn, we could have burnt down in this bitch.
When I peeked out there, I saw them in the hallway. I think they were the one on the very end by the window. Because I was peeking out to see what everybody else was doing. I'm like, are we leaving? Are we staying here? What are we doing? And it was funny because across from us, I just like to see people in their elements. This is this old white lady with this young black dude. I was like, oh.
Hey.
And I was kind of watching, and he like went to go do something, and then I peeked out again. Like a minute or two later, I peeked out again, and she must have shut out the key. He's like, I'm trying to get back in.
He's like, man, fuck it.
It was just a funny mix of people.
That's fucking
In the hallway. Like, you never actually ever see who's staying in the rooms next to you, usually.
Facts.
So it's kind of interesting to just see everyone pop out and be like, oh, you're over here, oh, you're over here.
It's fucking funny.
I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious. I didn't even, like, bro, I was chill. I could have went back to sleep while the alarm was going off, bro. Low key, I was like, you're like, your ears don't hurt? I'm like, nah, bro, this shit, I can barely hear this shit right now.
No, I had the pillow smashed in my ears. I couldn't do it. That shit was doing something to my
That lets me
brain.
know that you have sensitive hearing, because I don't.
No, what it is when you work in an environment that constantly has alarms going off, you have a weird sensitivity to it when you're not in that environment anymore for a long time. Because that would be that. The beeping constantly. I just can't do it anymore. My brain doesn't know how to turn it off again. So I'm like hyper.
Beep, and then you come home and you just hear it.
God, different beeps for different rooms, and then you've got coding beeps, and then you've got shock beeps, and you've got
I figured you would.
so many beeps. It was like 500 different kinds. I just can't, I don't know. It bothers me more now since then.
It's so interesting to me how your tolerance level changes for things that you've already dealt with for so long. Like you never build a tolerance for it. It doesn't bother you anymore. It just bothers you more and more and more, and it's just so fucking funny, bro.
You know what it is? It's kind of like when you have kids, right? And you're just used to their little chaos and their noise and their existence. And then they grow up, and then you're not around kids anymore.
I'm asleep.
No. Different types and levels of kids.
I mean, there is. But
When I'm on a plane and it keeps kicking in the back of my seat, I'm fucking irritated. I'm irritated.
Alright, I don't care.
Like, I'm sorry, you're invading my space, and this needs to stop.
So I was on the
Like,
plane.
what the fuck?
Me and Casey were coming back from my cell. I was on the plane. There was a kid behind me. It was like, this nigga was so random. You could tell he was one of those dads that like didn't spank his kids at all. So the kid's just talking reckless, and he's probably like 8 years old. Toasty as hell in here, bro. What the?
Ones with toasted.
I looked down like, bro, why is the seat so hot? Anyways, so I'm sitting there, so like the kid is just moving around doing mad shit behind me. So like I start falling asleep, and then the kid like jerks or something, bro, and my whole seat like goes. And I was trying everything not to say something. I was trying everything. Finally, Casey turned around. She's like, "Hey, can you get your kid?" He's like, "Come up in his seat." I'm like, I didn't want to be an asshole because I really didn't know how I was gonna say that from one parent to another.
Hey, do you mind not having your kid kick my seat? Trying to take a nap.
I didn't want to.
Because I bet that dad, if he was trying to take a nap and the kid was kicking his shit either.
Well, here's my thing. Like, I didn't even want to. Like, I'm so petty. I didn't want to talk to the dad because you see what's happening. At this point.
You're right. I would talk to the kid.
And I had already said something to him.
I turn around and look at the kid, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And be like, "Can you stop kicking my chair?"
In the dynamic, what I saw in the dynamic was the kid ran the situation. So maybe I should just check the kid off rip.
I check kids all the time.
And then when the dad say something, check that nigga again because I already said something to you once, my boy. Like something sweet, like, "Hey man, can you, check, when I first sat down and shit was going crazy, I said, "Hey, I'm trying to sleep here." That's what I said. I said, "I'm trying to sleep up here." He said, okay, I'm sorry. So when shit happens again, now I've already said something to you. Now I assume that you need to like do something. So now I'm not gonna say something to you. I'm gonna say something to the person.
No. I would have said something to the kid from the get-go.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because most of the time, the kids, you're a parent, you know what your kid's fucking doing, unless you're just oblivious as hell.
And that's how I feel as a
But
parent.
if he's like, like click, 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 like they'll do the table
shit.
back and forth. I'm like,
That's
oh
exactly
my
the type
god,
of shit
you
he
know
was
what he's doing. Like, you better handle that shit, or I'm going to. I don't know. That kind of shit I don't have tolerance for.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't.
I just didn't want to go off in that moment. I'm like, bro, I'm.
No, it's not going off, but that little kid needs to know he better stop.
Oh, he was about to get roasted. Jit was about to get roasted. I'm like, you definitely running this vehicle.
Yeah, he clearly needs to be told.
This is just not the move. But yeah, I don't really get annoyed too much though. Like when we were on the cruise, when I was on the cruise with Cody, and when we were out there, like there was mad kids on that cruise. I'm not gonna count. There was more kids than I like, but it was a hilarious moment these kids were like running up and down the wooden deck, like by where the jacuzzi, between the jacuzzi and this like other pool. They're running, and the lifeguard dude that was over there was like, "Hey, don't run, you'll slip and fall."
Mm-hmm.
And like the kid like stopped and like looked at him and was like,
"Fuck that shit."
And, like, took off. So like the kid runs off. So like not even like 2 minutes later, bro, we're sitting there having a drink, and this nigga runs by and bro eats it. Him and his friend just both.
That's what they get.
Boom.
That's what they get.
But he didn't even. I was so about the lifeguard. He didn't even check if they were okay. He just looked.
Oh, damn, dude. Go then. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I was getting over. Fucking asshole.
Whoa.
No, you're not gonna wreck my fucking rental, bitch. Damn, that pissed me off. I was halfway over.
Man.
Fuck you, bro. So unnecessary. Like, what the fuck was that? He wasn't even going fast a minute ago. Because I passed him.
Maybe all of a sudden he had to take
Why he just suddenly started getting aggressive?
Maybe he had to take a poop. Maybe it just hit.
Well, what the fuck? No, I gotta take a poop. Not really, but damn. That was so rude. I can't.
He made you nervous.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just chill. Too much going on.
You'll wait now.
Wait, is that him? No, that's not him. Oh, like, what is he doing? He had to rush to get to that one spot. Oh my god, I cannot. See, that would have been cute to record. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. There'll be lots more signs. Where'd he go? Asshole.
Listen, wherever he went there quickly. Oh, he down there.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, bro, he had to get to the bathroom.
You asshole. A whole ass one.
20 minutes into the journey, you've already been. Now you're awake.
Yeah, for a little while.
now you're,
Shit.
Now you're up.
I'm just cruising. I see him flying.
I'm glad you're aware.
I pay attention. I do.
Look at that. So this is Key West. You can go to Biscayne, you can go to Everglades, or you can go to Key West.
Look at what options. 3 drastically different places.
Facts. So people who have never been to Key West or been to Miami, it's its own very unique and diverse place. I like to call it Little Latin America. But surprisingly in Miami, what you don't see a lot of is ice. Like in the times that I've been down here since all of this shit started, yes, ice exists, but it is not as prevalent down here because people in Miami,
They don't fuck with them.
they don't fuck with them.
But the whole community doesn't. Like everyone here.
Yeah. Like
Because that's kind of Miami's identity. You can't just like strip their whole identity.
yeah, it's mostly Latin America that's down here.
I mean, but Florida's like that too, I feel like.
I think it
much,
bleeds north in Florida. I think it bleeds like up to
Tampa,
like
Orlando,
Tampa,
and then it kind of
bleeds out.
dissipates.
Yeah, and like people who are from like the islands, like Puerto Rico, right? A lot of people from Puerto Rico are going to go to New York. A lot of people from Pennsylvania, because these are areas that are just, I don't know why, but
people who litter get coal in their stocking. Sorry, I had to read that. Anyways, continue. No, I think you're right. But I that's what I mean. The community is like, nah, we're not fucking with that. So like, you've got a whole community that's backing you. I just can't come into here.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, they do pick you up from the jails. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but not like.
Maybe having that immigration hold on your ass. That's for damn
You
sure.
saw that liquor store said last chance.
It is, because it's
The last chance that it's going to be a good price.
For real. Alright, guys, I'm going to flip this camera around.
There we go.
This is
See?
a little blue.
That's how I know Key West.
This is how you know you're on your way to Key West, because you will have this little blue, you'll have this little blue road thing on the side. That's the sign that you're about to be Key West on now. We still got 2 hours and 34 minutes on this road, and this is about as wide as the road is going to get on this 2 hours and 30 something minutes left.
You sound so much like a tour guide just now. And this is as wide as it's going to get on our 2 hours and 33-minute ride. And, you know, over here, there's this. And you sound like that.
I'm very much feeling that way right now. I feel like I'm taking people who've never been to Key West on a Key West Express journey with Lupe and Micha down south, all right? I don't know how many people have been on this stream for a long time, but if you've been rocking with us the entire time, I appreciate you. Because this is our first, like, stream, just us traveling. And we plan to do more of these. So, y'all get to see and hear more of our personalities than you've ever heard before. Isn't as nice as she be acting.
I'm amazing. What are you talking about?
Eventually, they're gonna see
Fabulous.
that you are sometimes.
Fabulous. And you're just Aggie, and that's okay. They're gonna see both.
Oh, but I'm a professional asshole.
Aggie.
I'm Aggie, asshole, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm cool.
Yeah, you are.
I'm cool with
That you are, sir.
that. I feel like at the end of the day.
Oh, we got teal on both sides now.
Yeah, we do. This is not what you expect when you're headed to Key West.
No. This is like what's left of, like, before you get to the islands, right?
Yeah, this is like the end of the
Edge
Everglades.
of- yeah. It was giving Everglades.
Everglades vibes. Sir. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know.
Oh,
Yeah, man. It's a boring ass drive, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably when, outside of driving through Nebraska.
Alligator Alley's terrible.
Yeah, nah.
It's so
this is
boring.
Even worse. This is even worse, I feel like.
This is worse than Alligator Alley?
So when we drive at
We're gonna
night,
start seeing water soon, no?
so when you drive this at nighttime, let me explain something to you. This is how fucking nice it is and how crazy this is. So only other place I've been to where it's like this. After about an hour of driving on this 2-lane road, you realize that the light pollution has damn near all but evaporated. Okay? There's already not a lot of light over here to begin with because you're at the edge of Miami, so there's not really much over here. But then you drive about 20 or 30 so miles away, again, we still have 120 miles to go. We drive another 20 to 30 miles, the light pollution drops to damn near nothing. There's nothing out here. And then you get on a 2-lane bridge that is across water. So at one point, when we're driving at night and we drive back, or we go out in one night, it is so dark that you cannot see, on a clear night, you cannot see where the sky starts and the ocean begins in the horizon.
That's pretty cool.
It's just all black. It's all dark. Just dark. And when I got to be here, I got to see what it was like with no moonlight. So the moon was not at its brightest. It was like a crescent moon. So there was barely any light. And when I tell you it was dark as hell, like scary dark. Like, I've never been in a place that dark. And we were in the middle of the desert driving back from the Grand Canyon to Las Vegas.
That was cool. That was really cool.
And it was dark. We was in the middle of nowhere, dark.
But then you see that's a drive I feel like everyone should do. Vegas to LA and LA to Vegas. Like, it's just so.
I think the LA to Vegas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because driving from the Grand Canyon, because Vegas sits in like a valley. When you pull in, you're always a little bit higher. There's just always one spot where you can just see like all the lights.
In where?
In Vegas when you're pulling up.
That's what I think is so cool. Like, to drive up on Vegas at night is really cool, and then to drive to LA in the day, because you see the smog. Like, it's such a crazy, like, I don't know. You don't, like, if you land in Vegas, like you flew to, LA, you land there and you get out, you don't see it. But to come up on it and see it, I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to put.
That's why we like to drive places, because there's just some experiences you're never gonna have if you don't do the drive.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think we've driven in almost every country except the Czech Republic. I was the only country I've ever been to where I did not rent a car. I did not drive. I wish I would have, because they have the scooters there. And
well, we can go again and go. I mean, that was it. If you want to go somewhere pretty affordable in Europe, Prague is one of them.
Prague is definitely one.
And it's a cool vibe, because it's the only city we've been to that's considered like more Eastern European, and you can feel the difference. Like, it it's kind of like one of those things. Like I feel like you could feel. It sounds so lame. You could feel a struggle. Like you could feel that this was like different energy than like Western Europe. I don't know.
You feel that this should have been through some wars.
Yeah, like you could just feel it. It just I don't know.
Yeah.
You feel like that in Berlin. I feel like we felt like that too. But I don't know. It's a cool place.
I think it is a different vibe when you go like going to a place that's been war stricken or that has been the loser of a great battle, have to rebuild themselves back. Like Germany having to rebuild itself because it was pretty much stripped of everything after the war. Like the Allies came in and took their pieces to Germany and made it, what they wanted.
Well, in Berlin, they had separated Germany into two parts, like
But that's my point. And when it was a lot that happened. So it's like when you think about it, like that country will never have the history.
It has a heaviness in it,
Yeah.
in the air. I don't like with just kind of how they do things.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is interesting.
I kind of, I fucked some Germany. It was nice. It was nice vibes. We had a good time.
Yeah. Anywhere we go, we have a good time. We just like to explore, honestly.
Facts.
Anything and everything we want to explore. It's always an adventure.
I can't wait to go back. So my dream trip next year, I want to go to the Nürburgring. Spend a couple days at the Nürburgring, driving the track, learning the track, putting down some times, giving out the smoke. There's a couple of tracks I want to race on.
You definitely need to.
There's a couple of tracks I want to race on and start knocking them down over the end of next year. Starting at the end of next year, that'll be my thing. Once a year, I'll go to a track and spend a couple of days there and just.
That'd be cool, goal.
Yeah.
Kind of like mark them off your list.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. You need to find a way to I don't know, maybe take a picture in front of each track or something so you can be like check them off, so you have
so you get,
your collection of places you've gone at, you know what I mean?
You get these stickers that you can put on the back of your car and you can put them anywhere. You're gonna have mine.
Yeah, something like that.
Tracks that I've been on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
As if you're collecting them all or something. You know what I mean? Some long grasses.
I'm saying it's all Everglades out here now.
Yep, because it's got that gate, that tall gate for the alligators.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they'd be climbing. I don't know if they would climb that tall, but the shorter gates, I've seen them climb.
I feel like it depends on how long the alligator is, how high it'll climb.
Very true.
You got a 10-foot gator, that's a 10-foot fence. That ain't shit.
They be doing stuff. They got some paws.
I just love how people come from out of the country and other places and they want to see an alligator. Like, I want to see an alligator in person. And in my head, I'm like,
you know what? We can't say nothing. We cannot say nothing. We wanted to see a bear.
touche.
And you wanted to see an orca.
Orcas embody every ocean in the world. Okay?
I know. But we've been on animal hunts.
No cap. She tells no lies.
We definitely have been on animal hunts.
I'm like, alligators are international celebrities, bro. Like how pandas
They represent Florida.
They represent Florida. Like when people think of Florida, they think alligators. And I am proud
Florida
of
man.
Floridians.
Florida man.
Florida man is international as well.
Florida, literally
Florida
it is. It's our national mascot.
It's crazy because we were in Amsterdam and we were like, oh, we're from Florida. And the guy was like, Florida man? It was so hype. I was like, bro, what? He's like, no, Florida man. We know Florida man.
We know him.
I'm like, bro, y'all
really, do you?
That shit, whoa, these people are about that life.
No, but think about it for 1 second though. How people from other states and other countries, all they hear about is the crazy shit that Florida man does.
These are the passing things. So if you get caught by the truck like this, you can pass right now.
Yeah,
That's what this is for.
going to.
But you only get a little bit, so if you go munch on the gas, you probably munch on it.
But yeah, I just think it's so funny that they're like, this represents Florida. This is what Florida is. But I think we are a different breed. What? What's going on right now?
I was trying to figure out why you let off the gas.
Why? Where am I gonna go right now?
It's 2 lanes. You gotta hit the gas right now.
I was passing that truck. Where else do I need to go?
Faster to Key West.
Oh my gosh, man. Anyway. Satisfy you. I sped up for you.
I appreciate you speeding up for me.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
We're on the road.
We are.
Got a couple of minutes ago. I just want to apologize in advance because she may sit here silently and not talk to you guys if I fall asleep.
It might very well happen. Just
You guys can tell who the communicator is.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk alone.
You're not alone. Those people are there.
I mean, yeah, but I can't respond back. Or they can't respond. They can, but I mean, I'm always talking on my stuff. Actually.
There you go.
Swamplands.
It's swampy out here. That's where them bull sharks be at.
Really?
Yeah, because this is when this is that brackish water. This is
Yeah, I know.
half water, half
Half salt and half not.
Yep.
Brackish. Look at you using the right proper word. Brackish.
Are you trying to give me credit for being an educated black man?
Yeah, I am.
Is that not something that black guys typically say? Brackish? Like, is that like...
No, I just like that you use that word. You know?
I don't know how to take that. I feel like you expect me to be the dirt nerd.
No, I don't expect that from you. That was a weird 4 on that sign.
People who literally get cold in their stuff, and
Oh.
they really pushing that. I like that.
They really are. Ooh, I'm gonna get some color while I'm out here. Could be pale and pasty no more. Hey. Look like a
Bro,
real
you're
Florida
not
girl.
pale and pasty now.
I am pale and pasty. I want to be tan and tasty.
I don't really know how to feel.
Oh gosh.
Tan and tasty.
Yeah.
What in the blueberry fuck?
It's from a commercial. Like a tanning bed commercial. They're like, don't be tanning.
Hell no.
Yes. It's one of the like main tanning bed places. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious and I liked it. Now that's open ocean.
Bro, I might miss it.
Oh, maybe not. Just kidding. Don't worry, there's plenty more water where that came from. You have to admit, I make you laugh a lot.
Bro, what?
A lot. I don't know if I like that. The sun's just like on my head now.
You said you want to get tan and toasty.
Not this one line. I think I'm okay on that one. I think it's just because of the time of the day. It's like sitting right there instead of like at an angle.
Just imagine you have a farmer's market.
I'd be so pissed.
You know people wouldn't get it at first. Hey, is there something on your face?
Wait, what the fuck? And they're like rubbing it. No, it's just my skin.
Oh. Man. nice to be chauffeured for once. This is what Passenger Princess feels like.
We are so even on that shit.
Now. Oh, look, they put this here.
Yeah, what's that all? What? Then you can't see the water. What's up with this stupid gate?
Probably has something to do with when the water washes in. It helps keep the road from washing out. I assume.
Well, I guess that's allowed.
And then the gate probably helps prevent the plants that do get loose from washing away.
Yeah, it's probably a preservation type.
Yeah, because just here on the highway, then there's mad bushes over there.
Yeah. You are accurate in your
I do pay attention
assessment.
to the ecological advantage.
Ecological.
Ecological instead of Roxy.
I love the way you said it though. Ecological.
Fuck you. But yeah, anyways, the ecological putting stuff like that there.
What?
Putting stuff like that, bury those trees with bombs.
Oh yeah. I'm still stuck on Iki.
Fuck you.
You said you're well versed in the ecological.
Yeah.
I love it.
Bro, I appreciate you putting the ice in my water. That shit's ice cold.
Still icy?
What? Bro, I love this thing. This was the best cooler
I
I've
love
ever
when
got.
you put ice in it and it just stays in there forever.
That's what I'm saying.
And then if it doesn't matter what's going on, you're gonna get an
What's
icy
the
sip
longest
of water.
your water has stayed icy on your bedside?
Depends on which cup I'm using.
Well, I use this one.
That blue one with the top, the one that seal is jacked up and it's like it's coming off of it. That one, 24 hours at least.
Bro, this thing will stay cool
Maybe even a day and a half.
for 3 days.
That's awesome.
If I put ice in here,
Yeah,
the
the
ice
other
won't
one.
melt for the first 2 days. If there's ice in here, it's not melting.
This one, oh, there's still ice in there. This is from last night.
That's what I'm saying.
But because of the top, it doesn't stay for as
I
long.
think the top, and I think this little thing there right here, this little whatever insulator. I have this half-gallon jug that I carry around.
Oh, yeah.
And this thing, best gift I ever got.
There's nothing quite like icy water. I don't know. I just
Shout
love
out.
it.
Shout out Cassandra for this. This was fire.
Oh, now we're on Yacht Club Drive.
We're on Yacht Club Drive down there.
Yeah. Oh, you should show the bridge. You don't want to show them the bridge. I don't know if they can see much of that. You can see some over there.
You want me to hang out the sunroof?
No.
Key West, baby. Well, this is not Key West.
You're not.
We
Where
still
are we
got
at?
2 hours and 15 minutes and 105 miles to go.
We do.
And just gonna make sure that we drive every one of these miles at the speed limit. You guys get a look, see at what we see.
Oh, look, see? Oh,
You okay?
yep, I just had to yawn again.
Alright, you sure?
So you keep making it so warm in here, and I'm just getting sleepy. Just need a little air.
There's a house built out there, that's good.
Is that what that was?
I said, fuck that.
Huh?
Did you say fuck that?
No. I was looking at it and I was thinking that it was something cool, but then I had to look at the road.
Houseboat. I would never.
We got acquainted with houseboats when we were in Amsterdam.
Yeah, you know what I would do?
Those were cool. I want to stay in one
Yeah, I was
as an
thinking-
Airbnb.
I want to stay on one that goes under the water. That show like has a window underneath.
Because there was some fancy ones. I was like, had like a fire pit and stuff, and it was like looked like a house inside.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know it was a boat. But they had them on Airbnb. I was like, that'd be so cool. Even if we just stayed for a couple days, that'd be fun.
I would definitely.
Be an experience for sure. Okay, so now we've got a bigger road. Now we're near some stuff now.
Yeah. Making our way. This is when you start seeing the police here.
Well, what are you braking for? Oh, you're turning, but you didn't put a signal on. No, I'm fine, bro.
Just letting you know you're getting too close. Yo, this is the most safety conscious car I think I've ever been in. We were driving for like 20 minutes and told me we need to stop and get some coffee. I'm like, we need a coffee break.
Coffee break.
You good? You need me to drive? You sure? I feel like you need me to drive.
I'm just gonna do. We were halving this time.
Were we halving? I feel like you don't need to half with me. You know? You don't need to go half. I got it.
Oh.
Just joking.
You were like, wait, no, she's about to take me up on my offer. Now I have to pull it back.
I'm a feminist. I think that's really the problem.
Please stop.
I'm a feminist, for real.
Please
I
stop.
believe in equality between men and women.
Please stop.
You know what I mean?
No. Relax yourself. Relax. Don't be a spicy man. Don't do it.
Hey, hold on. Feminist? What's wrong with that?
That's not, no, you know what I'm talking about.
I support the feminist. Oh, you don't say it.
Remember that video I sent you? And you were
you
like,
ain't shit for that. First of all, it ain't even like
there
that.
was a couple things in that video. I was like, that is definitely Lupe. 1000%. I was like, there's a trend here. What does this mean? I need to send this to you.
First of all, let's make one thing, you know, for sure, and two things for certain. Just because you get hit with your own spice doesn't mean that you know what I'm saying, it's spicy. I'm just letting you know, you sit out here and you say stuff like, I feel like this, and then when I hit you back with, I feel like this, you're like, why are you talking about this?
No. That's not even what we're talking about right now. That's not even what we're talking about. We're talking about your passenger princessing it right now. And the whole sugar mama.
Oh, but you are my sugar mama. What you mean? Bro, every time, you know how good it feels every time you pay for shit? Like,
why does that feel so good?
I'd be like, yeah, you see that? It's the other way this time. She's paying for my food. That validates what kind of D I'm giving you.
Is that what it is?
That does. If a woman is willing to spend her hard-earned money on you, you are D'ing her down correctly. And like some dudes, a girl will never buy a nigga anything if he's not D'ing her down correctly. Let's be real.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like if he hit a special spot in your soul, he hit that spot, you are going to reward him the best way you know how, because he's already giving you what you wanted in a way that you didn't expect. So if you're like, hey man, let's go to eat, I'm like, I got it, babe. Let me cook for you. Let me buy you food. Let me do, like, come on, man.
I definitely do that.
You know? Like, I can tell, I know if I want something really, really nice, I just have to take you down, like, super
Oh
dick.
my gosh.
Like 2 weeks straight, you get super dick, and then you're like, babe, I was thinking, you know,
That's what it
maybe
is.
you want some shoes. I think you need some shoes. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's the power of good D.
So what's the reversal of this?
I have no
What's
idea.
the
I'm not
total
female. I'm
reversal?
not female. I believe everybody's equal, but that don't mean I think like.
So what you doing on your end?
I just told you what I do on my end. That's what I do. I give you good D. Every now and again, I'll bite the bullet and watch one of your shows with you. And my problem
You
is,
ain't watched the show with me in so long.
yeah, I said every now and again. If I did it every often, then it wouldn't be every now and again. That just oh, and also, you know what they do out here? They put these police cars with nobody in them in the medians as toy
Dicks.
cars. Bro, you're gonna see literally like at least 4
Just
police
abandoned cars.
abandoned in the middle of the thing or on the side.
What is that all about?
That's smart, bro. That's psychology. Whoever's down here is a smart person. I've seen so many.
Like, we only have 5 cops, so we gotta spread these 20 cars around.
That's exactly what it was.
That's hilarious.
Bro.
Marine thrift. Never seen a marine thrifty store.
I'm curious.
Yeah, we gotta go thrift some stuff.
has been tempting me to get a jet ski.
Why? All the things to buy right now.
I'm not getting it right now. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Would you drive a jet ski?
Why do I want a jet ski right now? There's so many things higher on the list than that.
What is that list? That's interesting.
So bright.
So no jet skis. No
I mean, I
motorcycles.
just like how much are you spending on that? I could totally get a new kitchen that I've been wanting for
deal.
I don't know how many years.
Deal. Okay, deal.
You want to fix all the bathrooms, but I gotta still deal with this rinky-dink kitchen that I cook in every day.
That's exactly why you don't.
Mostly
have to,
3 times a day.
This man, I understand. You have a place and it's in the kitchen and you like that place.
Whoa! Now you're going all the way to the other side. Calm your ass down. You know what? Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta find it. There was this TikTok and this guy said some shit about her place being in the kitchen or some shit. And she came back with some fucking remark. And I was like, that was so fire. Damn, what was it?
I hope she tried to talk about his performance.
No, it has something to do with it. Get your ass back to work or some shit. But it was so good.
You can't say that, bro. I work all the time.
It wasn't you, but it...
Roast me, but
What was it? No, it wasn't a roast for you. It was just that interaction was so fabulous.
I respect it.
Maybe I can find it real quick on TikTok.
Where you going?
I think I saved it. I want to say I did. Yep.
We are officially in a BBL crisis.
Whoa.
Why did you say ill?
I don't know. I just wasn't interested. Sorry. That was rude. Sorry, dude. I know someone's into you.
Did the dude on the motorcycle give you some type of intent that he was interested?
I don't know. I just looked up and the shirt was going up and I'm just like, no, I don't want that.
Oh man, why are you like this?
Damn, I think I saved it. It was so funny. Dang, I'm gonna have to find it. Excuse you, sir. This is my lane. What are you doing? I know I was in mine because I saw you go over the line into mine. Jerk. I'll have to find it later.
Oh my goodness.
It was so funny.
Well, I was just saying it because you wanted the kitchen, so I figured the kitchen is where you like to speak yourself.
I do like to be in my kitchen, but my kitchen fucking sucks.
Alright, so.
But you want to go out here and get jet skis.
Alright, fuck the jet skis, we'll get the kitchen, then the jet skis.
I'm just saying.
No problem with that. Kitchen, then jet skis. Because then when I'm done with my jet skis, you'll be in the kitchen, and then I can get food.
And come home and get a nice little meal. This is facts.
This works out for me.
I can't lie to you. The nicer my kitchen, the more I want to be in there.
Exactly, and that is literally what I just said in my head.
More food will come out of there.
More food.
Better food. Exotic food. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Alright.
Thought you needed to know.
I like that. Alright.
Sandal factory. Alright. Yeah.
When you were using your that software for the insurance.
Oh yeah.
Did you never build out your kitchen in that software? Your dream kitchen?
No, but I can figure it out.
Yeah. It was Exactamente?
I know that I want, yeah, but it's called something different now. I know that I want cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. Because this little space between is not it.
Alright, so.
And then I can store more of my cool appliances up there and it'll look nice. And then I can get more fancy stuff because I'll have space for it. You know?
I have a question.
Yeah. And I probably have an answer.
What if we could move the wall for the guest bedroom back and give ourselves like an extra, I don't know, for or do you want to keep that room? Because who's going to stay in that room?
Yeah, but we don't have a garage and we need our cats to have an area.
Yep.
And I was planning to, once we finish the bathroom, move the stuff that's for the bathroom out of there. I had started setting up my painting space. and I wanted to have an area for like all my garden shit and like.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine. I was just giving you more space in your kitchen. That's all I was trying to figure out a way to do.
Oh, to like maximize it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's one of the issues with that kitchen is that it's.
And we
You have
have
a little space here, a little space here,
we
a
also
little
have
space
a
here.
gigantic dead space between the kitchen and the living room. That big open space right there is a gigantic dead space. So I was thinking, what if we turned that into? Well, I guess we could turn that into like a dining room area. Move the bookshelf. Get rid of the bookshelf. And put a small 4-person circle table there, and then extend the kitchen on the other side. Like maybe move the fridge to that side, to the far side. Into that cubby.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
'Cause we have
I mean,
water
if
in
you,
the-
and this is just an idea, don't shoot the messenger. But like islands can also be dining tables too.
I thought about that as
You know
well.
what I'm saying? It could be two things at once.
I would be down to have the island, but what we would need to do is get rid of the fridge. Because opening that fridge, like, you see how my parents' island is? You see how tight that is in that area?
Yeah, you're missing. Just rip everything out and start fresh. Don't even look at, like, there's just look at that whole kitchen area as just an empty space. Everything's gone.
Okay.
Just start completely wipe that from your brain.
Okay. And we're removing that wall that the refrigerator has. That wall that the refrigerator sits on right there.
I hadn't gotten that far, but yeah, we
Just
could.
take that wall out.
Yeah. No, yeah, you could, yeah. No, I'm thinking of like the, you know, like the bigger islands that have the bar stools on the side, so it's actually you can sit there and eat and like relax. Yeah. And then underneath is cabinets.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there but I would have to clearly like draw it and look at it and make it make sense. I don't want an island that's tight. No offense, like your parents.
No,
I don't. I wouldn't want it if it's.
The
like
island
that.
works for their kitchen, but it doesn't work for what
I don't want.
I don't want it to be tight like that. Like how much space.
I want there to be some open space to move around because I'm constantly moving around in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But there's got to be a way. I just don't want to make anything feel more enclosed than it already is.
Yeah.
I'd like to keep it open and free flowing.
All of the like the dishwasher, all that stuff can be moved.
Yeah.
To anywhere on that side. And because we have an electric stovetop, we can move the stovetop to wherever we want. So if we did get an island, we could actually put the stovetop on the island.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
And do like a convection stovetop.
Yeah. Yeah, there's ways. It's just kind of like getting the layout that's there out of your head for a minute.
Yeah,
and just thinking about any possibility.
Move the fridge, give us more counter space, move the fridge over to the right, and kind of make it like where the microwave and the fridge are on that wall over there in the corner.
Yeah. The problem is with the kitchen is it's.
And then that way,
where it's situated.
Where the fridge, that whole perimeter now is, we have now an extra 4 cubic feet of space.
Yeah.
Well, 4 square feet of space. Extra. All the way up and down.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's like there's a walkway in between and then it's like on the other side. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's whenever we stay in Airbnbs and the kitchens are really big, the refrigerator's typically like over here on its own. Mm-hmm. And then that also gives the space to buy a bigger fridge.
Yeah.
Because the space we have now, if we get any bigger of a fridge, we lose counter space. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to sacrifice any more counter space. And then we can actually add counter space by putting it in that wall, getting a much bigger fridge.
And also having a microwave that's not on the counter.
Exactly. And giving the microwave its own counter over here.
No, not a counter. Have it lifted up under the cabinet.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I need to see if we need to pull permits. I gotta see if we need to pull permits.
Just so that it's not taken, because that's a whole corner that I can't use.
Yeah.
Like, I make my kitchen work, but fuck, it sucks. You saw Thanksgiving, we had to be extremely efficient in that kitchen to make it work, where we could all do stuff in there.
Yeah.
And that was with constant washing and putting stuff away and having like a plan. But that's the issue. It's hard to cook in there with another person. Because there's like this little counter and this little counter and this little counter. There's no long one. Can't really spread out. And I know I have stuff on the counter that doesn't help, like my coffee little station and my air fryer, but gotta have something on there.
Figure it out. I think that if we strip the kitchen and we re-envision where everything is, like, I don't foresee us needing to have the sink where it is. Move that to one side. Put an island that goes all the way down to, like, when you walk in, the island, like, is at the end, like, the door. The island starts there and have it go all the way down, so we have a long island. And on that long island, we have maybe have the sink in the island instead. And then we have all of this be counter space and drawers.
Yeah.
So because you can't really put a counter above the sink or above the stove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead we just, okay, put the sink and the stove top on the island in the middle. Make sure it's long enough to have people eating on the end, eating space on the end. Move the fridge and the microwave, get another stove or counter space on the other side, and then we can do whatever we want, and we'll have more than enough storage because now we have that entire wall to store stuff in all the way.
Yeah. That's the thing, is a lot of that stuff, if I could put it in the cabinets, it would be like so much more. And the cabinet.
I think if you set a goal to have that diagram done by the end of March, then we can, the bathroom will be done by the end, obviously the end of March, so we can start with the kitchen.
Yeah, it has to be done by then. But we can get started on it. I'm planning to have us do some more work on it in January, February.
Just need the nozzles.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. We've been pouring into Christmas and stuff, so we don't have to do that. But
Hitting different.
Yeah. So it's been a shitty ass 2 days, they said. They canceled dates and a trip they had planned.
Yeah. Sucks. I'm going through that with family. Had some friends we were supposed to meet up. They have some stuff going on.
Last night, yeah.
Last night. So. Oh well. Sorry.
But we understand.
Yeah, it sucks.
Shit happens. We're always going to be around. So
Life happens. Life fucking happens.
And always on the holidays, I feel like. It's like always more prevalent.
Yeah.
We all just scoot in.
We got another 2 hours.
1 hour and 54 minutes. I mean, to be fair, you can't really speed through any of this.
You will see.
You got fake coppers all around. One lane roads.
Told you this wouldn't take so long. We didn't even hit like.
It's definitely small town vibes.
It is like you can see how many houses are out here.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? It's
Like, we're about to hit like town. We haven't hit the town yet, but we're coming up on
Is this how far we came in, or we came in further that last time?
it. We
Marathon?
came in about
It was around here.
an hour in. Yeah, about right here.
That's what I thought. Because I think we looked and we're like, 2 more hours. And we're like, no, we're not doing that.
See, that's how you know if the copper's actually a copper.
We got his lights
Got
on.
the lights on. That's when you
The
know.
coppers.
Yeah, that's when you know they're actually in the cars. The only way you're gonna tell.
They're doing some work down here.
They are in fact doing some work. Key West, baby. Key West, baby.
We are on our way. Chip, cheerio.
No, like these little fishing boats. But I realize I'm not a fishing boat kind of guy.
No.
No, because like I'm a chill type of guy. Like, fishing boats are really be souped up for fishing. Like I need a boat that's got like
a chill area.
Yeah, it's
a
got
bed
like,
to take a nap.
Yeah, I need a bed.
A bathroom, AC,
and a bathroom and AC. Those 3 things are what I need. Like a nice little 35, 40-foot boat. That's all I need. Something light, something that I can like I say, go lay down in after I'm fucked up. Me and boats, man.
Lupe gets fucked up on boats.
You know what's crazy? Like we don't go on boats as often as we should, but every time I've been on a boat, at least with you, I've been lit.
Oh yeah,
except the last time we went to.
Oh my gosh, I was lit in that one.
You was.
We were all lit, actually.
You were more lit. You had made friends on a little thing. Thought they were swingers. Had a whole conversation.
They were not. They thought they were speaking our lingo and they were misinterpreting our lingo.
No. I said I didn't think that they were swingers. I pulled up. I felt the awkwardness off rip. I was like, what did y'all do to these people?
We didn't do nothing.
Oh man, I was so tickled, bro. I was so tickled.
That was fun though. We were on the lake.
Lake.
That was fun. Definitely got sunburned on that trip. I was red as hell.
You were definitely cooked.
Lake vibes. It was so hot. I remember it being so hot.
It was, bro. It was toasty as hell. It was nice.
It was nice though. That water felt good. We got to see the waterfall, remember?
Yeah.
Swimming in it. That was fun. I swam a lot that day.
I ain't gonna lie, it was nice swimming in the lake because you didn't really have much to worry about. That is the one thing about, you do get used to in Florida. It's always constantly like...
You have got to be aware.
Like, bro, what's in the water with me? There, you just out there you might see a fish. Might.
It was nice. Remember, you and I swam like for a minute out there.
We did.
We swam to the boat because they kept trying to leave us.
Yeah, I wasn't on that.
That was fun. Oh, flowers.
I'll definitely do that. Lake vibes are cool. So we've done a couple of lakes now. I don't know, what was the name of that lake? It was some weird ass name.
The one, the recent one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or was that, it was in North Carolina, not Tennessee.
It was North Carolina.
Well, we've also done the Ozarks.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We did that for 4th of July. I think that was
a vibe.
That was definitely a vibe. I'm not gonna cap. That was one of them things where it's like, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we got to say we did that.
And then we went to Lake Mead.
Yep, went to Lake
We did
Mead.
get in there.
That was fire.
What else? I mean, we went in Portland. We went to that river, that nude river thing.
Yeah, Oregon.
We be doing stuff.
Yeah, facts.
We've been to the Coe River, whitewater rafting. We've been tubing a couple times.
Whitewater rafting was it, bro. I had to put that on my Tinder profile.
That was pretty cool.
I was like, bro, I look like a real Spartan out here.
It was fun.
It was. The picture they got of me, bro, I looked like I was definitely about to be ejectocito out that bad boy. I was like, man.
That was a good time. That, and then we went tubing in Colorado near the.
Remember, a rat almost fell out of the boat with the grab us.
What?
When a rat fell out
You
of the
just
boat.
saw that?
No, I'm talking about when we were whitewater rafting.
A rat?
Yeah, our kid.
Oh my god! I was like, what are you talking about?
I was like.
No, I was thinking of the tubing in Colorado. What is the beer company that was out there? Coors. Yeah, remember we did the tubing?
Oh man, that was different though. That was so cold. See the lights on. That's how you know you in.
Yeah, like the Coe River. That shit was cold
No,
too.
but that was summertime cold. That was cold. Our Colorado River one, that was cold.
You mean like the Pacific Ocean cold?
Yeah.
That shit was freezing.
Yeah, that was cold. I was like, bro,
Looking for orcas.
yeah, we in.
Oh, is that an abandoned one?
That's an abandoned
Yep.
one. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
So many abandoned police cars. I told you. What
Ew, what is that?
That's a gigantic.
Oh my god, it
lobster.
looked like a roach at first.
Lobsters are technically the roach.
I know, they are.
Bro, I want some ice cream so bad.
Hold let me know which one you want me to stop at.
I'm gonna stop when we get down here. So
There'll be ice cream everywhere, probably. It's kind of like a thing. Beach ice cream. Is that where we are? Is La Mirada? Is Mirada?
That's a great question.
I think that's where we are.
I wish my GPS, my internal GPS was working right now. I'd be able to help you.
I keep wanting to sneeze. Bro!
Don't sneeze.
I want to. It's itchy, and now you made me not do it. Why are you like this? It's not very nice.
I'm a very nice guy, and I would wish you would stop telling me I'm not very nice.
We're about to go over a bridge. We haven't shown the people anything lately.
You have a thing for bridges.
I don't know, I feel like you can see stuff when you get up to this higher. Wow. You can, but you gotta turn the camera. Why is it in my face?
No, that.
Why you like this? Oh my god. I don't know why I feel like it was gonna feel more skinny bridge energy. But this just feels like I'm going to Clearwater. Or one of those other places.
I told you.
That's annoying. I was expecting
Skinny
some.
bridges a lot longer from now. But we still got 83 miles to go. Let's zoom out and give it a.
You know what I mean? Where there's like nothing but like a bridge and some water.
No,
There it
that
is.
doesn't happen until down here.
There it is. That's what I thought most of
Like
it was.
right here, look.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we ain't got there.
This feels too regular Florida.
No, we went here last time. We didn't go to Marathon.
What?
We didn't go to Marathon. Marathon is way further down.
Yeah, I thought it was further. Okay. So we were in this area.
You know, we passed where we were already.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We didn't go that deep. I'm agreeing with you.
I don't know how to feel about you agreeing with me.
What's the issue now?
You don't ever fucking agree with me. You always got some shit to say.
I do.
Theater,
What I'm saying, what is that?
Marine Mammal Park, Isla Morada, Florida.
Wow.
I bet they got felines there.
They might even have an orca for you.
You want to stop at Starbucks?
Do I want to? Did you want to?
Yeah, I'm about to drive on it.
Why didn't you tell me faster than that, bro? Why did you do that? I just had to do a weird ass turn. Where is the Starbucks? Oh, it's over there. Damn, babe. Oh, arcade.
You want to go in the arcade?
Where am I supposed to? Oh, right here. No, but I'm definitely okay with you driving now.
No. You don't need any coffee, right? Because you're going to get up there. You don't need it.
No, I really actually don't. I wanted one earlier, but
I figured you didn't need one. I was just trying to make sure.
you waited until I didn't want one to go get one. You're starting to get a little aggy.
You didn't ask me if I wanted any of your food or I wanted to try any today. And I felt like that was rude.
Wait, you never like to get my ropa.
You didn't ask.
Oh my gosh, I will ask the rest of the time.
Nope. No, I don't want to.
I always ask you to eat my food.
That's why I'm getting coffee in right now.
Go get your freaking dirty chai. I'm switching seats because he's driving now, and I'm not. Oof. Dang, it's cold over here. Whoa. Oof. So sorry, guys. Trying to rotate this a little bit. Oh, it's just getting hot. Grab the phone. There we go. Oh yeah, this shit leaned all the way back. Just responding to a text real quick, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Got his dirty chai, guys. That's Lupe's order. He doesn't coffee, so he does dirty chais.
Hey, you done with that Red Bull?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get that.
I still have some sips. But I was moving it for you, so you can drink your dirty chai. He's become a Starbucks baddie.
I gotta do what I gotta do, alright?
You've been good. You
Can't let these white women have all the fun.
You get a medium.
Yeah. Small, but you taste too much espresso in your shit.
Oh, I like that. So I get it, and then like extra espresso. Dirty chai. Yours still has espresso in it though, right? Because it's dirty.
That's what I've been led to believe. Now, whether or not that's true or not, I have no idea.
I think it is. But you never have to go poop right after, or do you? That's the question.
The question is not do or do not. The question is does or did.
I don't get it. Look at you go. You got tired of me driving regular. That's what really happened. I said, fuck this shit. We're getting there.
I would like to get there before the sun goes down.
It's not, bro, it's still, it's only 3 minutes later than it was a few minutes ago.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. That song was playing in the inside of the Starbucks.
I'm just getting you in the mood. Wahoo's.
There was mad Haitian people in there.
Was it really?
Hell yeah, they was all working there.
That's funny. I follow a guy on TikTok that's Haitian, just Haitian cooking. He wanted to make some of his food. He made it look so good. That looks cool. He makes it look so good. I'm like,
that's how.
and he had a long video on there, and I watched the whole thing.
That's how these black men be getting these white women. We be showing y'all things y'all didn't expect.
Oh my gosh, he did the fried fish, like where it's the whole fish. It looked delicious.
And he was like, "Man, I'll let you fry my fish."
I was, yeah. But let me eat that first. I wanted some so bad. The problem is, I was watching it. You don't like spicy stuff, so like when I watch those recipes, I'm like, I can't make that because it needs Scotch bonnet pepper in it, and you're gonna freak out.
Why don't you just make it, and then if I don't eat it, I'll go to McDonald's, like every other man in America does when their wife makes something.
I've been indoctrinating you on different things.
And I'm gonna let you keep talking shit instead of just making it so I can try it. I'm gonna let you just keep talking your shit.
I just remember, oh, there's CVS right there.
You need CVS?
Remember, I still need to get deodorant.
Oh, bro, I couldn't even smell you. Maybe I have COVID.
No, I don't stink right now.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But I need it for the rest of the trip. I put a little bit, but what was left on me? Well, now I'll keep an eye out. And I need a nail file.
Bro, what?
What's wrong with you? What happened?
No idea.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just sneezing like a mug.
Oh, I thought something happened though.
Yeah,
Ew!
I sneezed and what?
Look at the window. You sneeze on it. Ew! And it, ew! It got smudged. You nasty motherfucker, you. Here. Nope, that was mine. Here. Fix your... The window! Ew! She's gross.
Here.
I don't want that. You might need it in a minute. Sneezing like that, spraying it all over the window and shit. It's then that he knew he fucked up.
Only because you made a big deal.
You didn't even know you did it, actually. Or were you pretending like you didn't know?
I didn't know. I didn't see it. I thought I made it out the window clean.
Nope. It was
The one
it
little
was
drop.
very dirty. It's that dirty child.
I did not
It
miss.
keeps making you dirty. Starbucks baddie. Yep.
Kinky out, ho.
Kinky out. You know what? You know that whole trend that was going around where they were getting guys to wear the zip up like sweater shirt, quarter zip, and the machas. So the one guy was like, actually, machas are fucking fire. I was like, damn. It's so funny.
That's hilarious.
That is so pretty. That bush is like perfectly trimmed and had flowers over it. I liked it. I need to put my location on and snappers.
I want a snack.
Damn.
I want
That's
ice
still
cream.
full.
I want some ice cream. That's what I want.
Well, there's plenty of spots like that. I'm sure you can find a delectable. Which would be nice. Ice cream should be delectable.
Debating if I'm going to be able to drive and effectively enjoy my ice cream.
Oh, that's what it was.
Or if I should wait.
We only have
Bro,
an
it's
hour
79
and 30
degrees.
minutes. Yeah.
That means you're not going to need a jacket. You're already toasty, and I've been trying to roll down the windows this entire time. You're like, oh, I'm going to need a sweater. Hey, let me down there.
It was cold last night. I didn't know that's here. Papa Joe's.
I don't need anything. We're just making our way. You know when you hear something sad? There's a whole generation of kids that are gonna grow up watching their cartoons on YouTube and never know the joy of Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, or
That's
that.
pretty
I see a
lame.
thing where NFL, like, I was talking about that, and he's like, "You don't know anything about that?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "I watch my cartoons on YouTube." He's like, "I don't know what any of that is."
You know how many kids didn't get to go to Blockbuster?
Bro, that's big, bro. That was Mariah's generation. Never made it to a Bible.
I know.
Sorry, that one wasn't. That wasn't.
But you're right. Most of our childhood is extinct.
Yeah.
Totally different now.
Man, Blockbuster could have been the biggest Cinderella story ever, but they did. Because they didn't want to change.
Oh, because they come to Netflix?
Yep.
Ooh, that water's pretty colored.
Okay, now you gotta grab the phone.
Wait, how would I do it on mine? I saw this first. Hold on. I see it anyway. It's better right there.
It's gonna look better when we come down
I know. Now it's gonna look better for. Look at the water. Where can we see it? There we go. I don't know if you guys are seeing it as well as we're seeing it, but it's very beautiful.
It's crazy how pretty it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's that color. Look at that color.
That's pretty cool. That bulldozer. That was a pretty cool bulldozer. It's a pretty cool bulldozer.
Yeah, what is that? What is it?
Bruh. Man. I just want to pass this nigga so bad. There's like 8 trucks before it's
Oh,
open.
God.
I have to do some real gangster.
Gotta pull out the gangster. What are you doing?
Currently, I put it in sport mode.
Why? You're just sitting here. I'm getting ready.
And we need some more torque in a second.
It doesn't like that. It's telling you.
You wanted me to get a coffee, but I'm not getting a
You
coffee.
just got coffee.
Yep. Pass with care, it said. So I passed with care. Care 1. Alright. What do we have here? We have one more. Once I can see around this guy.
You just got lost.
Look at those houses.
Oh! It looks so pretty over there.
See, that's why we're going so slow. You see that? Trailer.
Yeah. Struggles around. Man, I bet when the hurricanes come through. Hey!
I said, excuse me.
You don't need that much space, bro.
How much space I need?
Because our shoulder width is the same.
So then you got broad shoulders, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sadly.
So you kind of so you feel like you kind of gangster.
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're not that gangster. Move your elbow.
Well, watch out. Watch it, buddy. Like the white people say.
Like the white people say, bro. Hold on. Like the white people say, I feel like.
Oh my God, show this. Oh, I have to do that. That's right. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so you used to bark in orders.
Look at this. Beautiful. Chai. Beautiful. We're getting
Came
there.
out of my nose.
I mean, it was
She
there.
said the beautiful child.
Chai. I was gonna say, imagine when hurricanes come through here. There's like nowhere to go. You just
Shelter in place.
here.
Bro. Better hope your house is made out of concrete.
But I hope you can get higher ground.
You need some concrete.
'Cause,
Well, man, look
everywhere.
how big our house is. The house is like 4 stories.
That's what I'm saying. But then you got water on this side, and that's what I'm saying. There's like nowhere to
I mean,
go.
sea level has to rise like what, 20 feet to completely wash that? I think it's storm surge is what they worry about down
That's
here.
what I'm saying. Storm surge. That's what I'm talking about.
So,
Well, that was stinky. Ew.
that wasn't your armpit, right?
Nope.
Just check.
We need to stick our nose in there and check. Be my guest.
Why you asking me to be a pit sniffer?
You know, I had this comment. This guy on my snap. I was just like talking, like I always do, and I think I went like this, and he caught a glimpse of the pit. And his comment was, "I love your freshly shaven pits. They look amazing."
freshly
I was like,
shaven
oh.
pits.
I'm like, well, good thing I just shaved them, because what if they were furry when I did?
He might have been like, and on the contrast, I like your
natural, furry, voluptuous pit.
Your pit is voluptuous?
No, I'm trying to think of a better word. I wanted a good word, but I couldn't come out.
Voluptuous is a good word. I think
it didn't go. It needed a.
I think that's the funniest word. Voluptuous armpit.
I needed a better word though. I couldn't think of it. The water's so pretty. You like seal part?
It is in fact so pretty.
What's wild is this is still Florida. All the shit is still Florida.
Maybe grab this.
What do you want? What am I grabbing?
The suction is falling off.
So what do you want me to do?
You gotta section it back up there. There we go. Looks a little weird. Yeah. You gotta twist it.
Babe, why do you keep fucking with it?
No, you gotta undo it or release
Oh
it.
my gosh, you're gonna do all that?
Oh my god.
What the hell? Stop playing with it. No.
Give me this. Take the phone off.
Babe. Trying to vibe.
What's going on? I'm just trying to vibe, bro. You didn't have to do anything, bro. You literally act like anything is too much.
Sometimes things are too much. Sometimes.
You're a special one.
Now we're in the middle of the water.
This is what you wanted. All you nodded at 10.
I don't know, I just thought it was like little skinny roads in the water.
How much skinnier can we get? We're literally on the bridge I was telling you about.
No, I know.
Like, this is where at nighttime you can go really, 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 really fast and nobody gives a fuck. Because there ain't nobody here to give a fuck. Look, it's dope because you can kind of see the road goes down and around this.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I was cool. This truck was in the way. It's not my view.
Look at all those little islands out there.
You know where we're staying? Well, I don't know. It's right across from Cuba. But it points where we're staying that like it faces Cuba. So I'm wondering if we can see it.
I left my binoculars.
No, like it's close. When you look at it on the map.
No.
How do you do it? Hold on. Just hold on. Why can't you do it on here? Oh, it is. So, see, Cuba's right there. So I'm sure we can see that giant island.
Zoom out. Zoom out a little bit.
I can't. Oh.
I don't know, maybe the minus sign.
See? The camera's right there.
I don't think we're gonna be able to see it from there.
No? What?
That's like seeing from here.
Then what are those little islands we just saw?
The little islands are here. It's like being from here to Fort Myers. You can't see that far across the ocean. Like when we turn around. And
Bro, what little islands were we looking at? These things all the way out here? Well, then we're looking at a giant. I'm gonna look for it.
Bro, if you zoom in right now to where we are, you're gonna see mad islands.
No, but I feel like you could see it. We'll find out. We'll see. You can have that smack all you want. I believe in my abilities.
I respect it.
Just like when you say weird shit that I don't agree with. I'll just look at you.
No. I'm just saying.
Like when you thought you'd see Free Willy
Bro.
jumping over where.
I
He jumped in the movie.
I didn't think we were gonna see him jump over, but at least I wanted to see
If
if
you're hanging around out there,
if there's even a place that orcas
remembering
would
his
be.
movie.
I just want to know if it's a place that orcas would even be, and clearly it was.
Yeah, and I was out there searching for them with you. We were out there together looking.
I should have pushed you in, then they would have came out.
Oh my gosh.
Should have used you as bait.
Yes, it was so cold. You need to go around this person.
I can't go around him because
this
there's
is starting
another.
to just get a little ridiculous.
There's 2 slower people in front of him. There's 3 slow ass cars right now. As soon as this shit opens up into fucking 2 lanes,
Well, that's stupid.
I'm about to punch it. Like my name is Nicolas Cage and I'm in Eleanor. I'm finna hit this bitch.
What? What reference was that?
Gone in 60 seconds. Eleanor was the last car he drove
Oh.
when he got away from the police. Hey, I'm going to the Rice Krispie treat from
Why
out
don't
here.
you say that then?
Well, I didn't know what you was doing.
Now you're getting one. I don't see the problem here. Crispy treat to the rescue. Shut up.
So annoying.
Saw that lady eating those plantain chips, and now ever since I saw her eating them, I've been wanting some. These are the flat ones, not the long ones she had. They're just little. I was gonna give you them. I thought it was 3 pieces. That was swampy.
That's not a place I want to be.
No, I don't like those sticks.
Yeah.
They look like they're from Lion King. That place they should never go. Right? It's kind of good in that. Where the hyenas like to hang out.
Gotcha.
I think I'm good on that.
Bro, are you serious?
What is the guy doing?
It's 3 cars.
Oh.
One has a boat, one has all this furniture, and then one's like a RV type thing.
Sounds like a lot.
Oh well.
We're just chilling.
I definitely would do a boat, man.
That thing's aggressive.
You know what's new?
What?
Car had lane assist. Thanks for getting the chips.
I figured snacks would be good to have.
out to the lingo, do not pass. You gotta get on when you're getting on. Man.
So much better now.
You're satisfied.
No. But I don't mind being your little bull. So what more are you done?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm going to close them. And you've got your treat right there. You're always laughing at me.
You're always doing something that's funny.
I guess I'm entertaining.
You are entertaining and we are
And I
on our
don't
way.
even try. I just exist.
You just exist. That's factual. You do just exist.
I wore these shoes again since you said they were cool.
Yeah, those are definitely like some Spanish mom shoes.
They were giving gypsy to me.
That too. That's a lot of stones. Something along those
They're really
lines.
comfortable.
Don't do anything illegal because they have a very unique pattern on the bottom of them.
Oh shit. Right.
You've been caught.
And then it leaves one of these behind.
Right.
Oh god.
You know, those condoms.
It is cool. Hawks K. That's what it's called.
Well, I hear what you're talking about. Well, that sound.
Hmm?
That's the door. That sound. That little.
Yeah, that's what was bothering me. That's a door that's not closed?
No, the door is closed. It's just not sealed properly. So the rubber is sealed.
I know it's bothering me. Didn't like it.
Some nice houses. Yes.
We did bring some sparkling waters.
You do look like a sparkling water.
Delectable. I know. We could grow all the tropical stuff down here.
For real, for real. We got about an hour and 15 minutes left.
Did you have any seafood when you were down here? Because it's got to be fresh as fuck.
You gotta pay for the nigga to go pick them out by hand. It's not like
Yeah, but they probably got a Jamaican dude. Like the guy out there that had all those fish and lobster. It's just, here, I just got this. You want this?
this is not Jamaica.
I know, but they definitely got one of those dudes.
How you know that?
Because why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
efficient. That dude was getting stuff left and right. No time at all.
Yeah, but that's still Jamaica. And it was $40 for that lobster on the beach.
Well,
For that whole lobster was $40. Remember?
Yeah. Was it 40?
It was 40 US.
tax.
And then the one dude was like, I'll do it for 30.
I mean, I get it. You gotta pay for them to go out and get it.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like they're feeding them or caring for them. All they're doing is grabbing them out the water and giving them to you.
Well, here's what I think that you should do before you make that judgment call. I think that we should go on a lobster grabbing tour where you have to swim down, hold your breath, and grab the lobster without killing it. And I think that you should do it. And then once you've done it, then I think you should determine how much you would charge for it.
So
and
do you truly believe that every food is charged according to how hard it is to do things?
I think that particular
Not
food,
always.
I think that particular food in the lobster arena has some merit to yes.
I mean, of course, but like, I don't know.
I very much respect the price of what people ask for certain things.
It's not like a cow that you've got to care for however many years and feed it and love it and you know what I'm saying?
Your life isn't at
You're just
risk.
going out and stealing him from his life, like his whole life, and just stealing him and eating him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you also have to continue with all the other things that are trying to steal with him and eat him, like the shark that's swimming over your back, or the eel that you might accidentally grab onto.
There's a lot of risk. But
that's more risk than raising a cow.
It's cheaper though. You gotta trade something.
Yeah, but it's more technical.
Well, that one dude was grabbing him like they.
Just because he did it like it was nothing doesn't mean that it's nothing. You can't shoot a basketball to save your life.
That's not true.
But I can shoot them like they're nothing. It's different. How much time you practice?
I could definitely shoot a basketball to save my life.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can pull up, crossover, pull up, jumper.
And none of that. You said shoot a basketball. That was the task at hand. Motherfucker. That's like me saying, you couldn't make a grilled cheese to save your life. Now, the grilled cheese may not be the most fire grilled cheese in the world, but you can make one.
First of all, who the fuck you talk? Why would you use that as an example? I make fire-ass grilled cheese.
That's the first thing that came to my head. I'll think of something
Even
you're not good at.
I don't like it. There's not very much I'm not good at, except for being on time.
And double planning.
And double planning.